Hello!
Hi.
Hello! I feel like it's really sad that we can't have like Christmas tunes on in the background. And I looked for some royalty-free music and I was like, do you know what? I just don't trust YouTube.
No.
I just don't trust it. I don't want to get cut off mid-quiz and give everybody like quiz concern because they never get the answers.
Oh, that'd be the worst.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I need to put this table down a bit because currently I'm like, I look like an elf.
I'm loving the headband, by the way.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Oh,
Hang
I wanted
on.
to wear my hat, but it's too tall.
Great hat. That makes sense. I love it.
Although I don't think I'll sit on these headphones, but maybe just for the welcoming.
That's amazing. Yeah, I'm salty about this. I'm salty that it's too tall. Hi guys, how are you all? There's lots of you in the chat. Thank you for coming. Is everybody excited for the festive time? And if you're not and you're being a Grinch, that's totally fine. You're also welcome here, just to be perfectly honest. We had a bit of Grinching before we came on live, so now I feel like we've got our happy on, but we were Grinching beforehand, so you ain't alone.
I've just downed a lemsip in advance of this. I thought,
yes,
has it been
Victoria,
4 hours?
press your jumper.
There we go.
Yay! Oh, it's so cute. I love it.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
Aww.
So, I mean, I feel like that was Amy's usual brand of backhanded compliment. Thank you very much. This is a good question. How is everybody? So you will also all be aware that we are a trio and not a quartet tonight. Unfortunately, Jean has had things come up, so there's only going to be 3 quiz rounds. And Amy, there we go. You think I would be better at that after 7 years on YouTube, but apparently not. Amy is how shall we say? Amy's festively, seasonally ill with something that is not a superbug.
Yes, so I'm fully checked out, but I did come home from work today, but poorly. It's tomorrow's the last day of term, and it finally got me. The lurgy finally got me, but yeah, so it's fine. I've had a very relaxed afternoon. I've had a nap. I've had 2 lemsips, some strepsils. I'm doing okay.
And you're powering through for Christmas.
Yeah, it's like I'm doing my Christmas duty.
You're like, I promise, damn it, I will be there. Lovely spouse Harry will join us in person from time to time, but is currently keeping the menagerie amused so that they leave me alone.
And don't come the camera over.
Yes. That's definitely a mood.
Children are germy.
Yeah.
Can I kick Amy out of the chat? Is Sarah out of the chat? I can't kick Amy out or we'll mess
Don't
around.
kick Amy out. Or Sarah.
It's like I put makeup on for this, guys.
Yeah, no, everything's okay with Jane. She's totally fine. Nobody worry. She just had a schedule clash, so it's totally fine. We have promised that we will come back at some point, like early next year, and do a non. Oh, there you go. Just as that question popped up in the chat, we have an Esme. Hi. Hello. Oh, she's actually being nice. That'll wear off. That'll wear off. It's not gonna last.
It's weird to be able to say next year and it just be 11 days away or something.
Oh, so many people.
Yeah, yeah, that's not what I usually shout at her. In fact, in the video that I edited today, I've literally had a long conversation with her about how she is not allowed to be a brat during filming, and she bit me on camera. So
I'm just waiting for her to bap your presence on your head.
Yeah.
Or do that cat thing where they look directly at you and then they swipe.
It just goes.
Well, the video that I filmed was a haul, and she, at the end of it, just after I turned the camera off, jumped onto the desk and knocked all 4 piles of books onto the floor in one swoop. And I was like, I know where I stand. I know where I stand.
Were you still filming?
Hope that your
Ooh,
job interview goes well, Jessica.
exciting. Good luck.
Good luck.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna give people like maybe another 5 minutes to come into the chat in case you want to play along with the quiz. So here's the way that it's gonna work. During the quiz, please do not shout out any answers in the chat box, just in case people want to play along. We will score the rounds at the end of every round, and if you've missed a question, we will repeat the question. So we will ask at the end of every round if you've missed anything, and then you can tell us, and we will maybe find it on our semi-organized scribbled lists and tell you what it was. This is completely for fun. It is just a laugh. So if you do not know any of the answers to the questions, don't worry, because we wrote the questions and neither do we.
I only found my answers out yesterday.
Mine this afternoon, talk about doing your homework last minute, and I really like the rounds that the other two have got planned. I just know I'm gonna suck at, so yeah, it will not.
No, well, I think I've tried to be nice. I've tried to be really nice in my round, and I've got like everything's either like multiple choice or like it'll be fine. But just to let you guys know, it's not a bookish quiz. Just so that nobody is disappointed, it is just pure Christmas fun. So I'm going to be doing Christmas songs. Victoria's going to be doing Christmas movies, and no, it's still wrong. Amy is going to be doing Christmas traditions, which I'm really freaking excited for because I feel like it's like Christmas education. How much more festive can you get?
It's actually really interesting. I'm quite excited because I was reading it and going, oh, no way.
I love that.
This is brand new information.
That is yes, and like every day is I was going to say a learning day, but I didn't want to say a skill day because
I will start twitching.
It's mostly going to be Christmas based traditions, but that's one of the things that I wanted to mention is just can we just be respectful of everybody's traditions and religions in the comments. You guys know that, like you're a wonderful bunch. It's not like I have to tell you that, but it's just for fun, and nobody's having any opinions on anybody else's favorite Christmas traditions. This is fun stuff we found on the internet for the quiz. So before we go any further, in between our rounds, just to give us a cooling off period and stuff, I have a pack of Christmas Would You Rathers, which is meant to be family fun, but I think would probably actually start family arguments in most houses. So I'm going to do a couple of those before we get started, just while everybody's piling in. So the first Would You Rather is, would you rather not celebrate Christmas or not celebrate your birthday?
Oh,
I feel like that is so mean because I like them both.
That's really hard.
Yeah, because
tell us in the comments what's your answer.
One of them's more utilitarian and the other one's a bit more egoist, isn't it?
Yeah, one of them's
am I an egoist?
Yeah, one of them's like, I have to do a lot of organizing and we do a lot of cooking and we do a lot of worrying about other people, and the other one's worrying about me.
Yeah, that's quite hard.
I think I'd drop my birthday.
Yeah,
me too. Just because my birthday doesn't have decorations, but I think everybody's agreeing with this.
See, I think so too, because my favorite part of Christmas is the gift giving, and I mean giving the gift.
Yes.
So I think the only thing I do like about my birthday is I think that's the time that you realize how valued you are to other people.
Yeah.
But Christmas is also a time for that as well. That's when you strip it back. So I think I would get rid of my birthday.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
And the only downside for me, and I was saying this before we started the live show, is I absolutely hate it. Wrapping presents.
I'm terrible at it.
I hate doing it. It stresses me out. I've still not done any, and we're like 5 days before Christmas. So that would be the same. Like
my floor is covered in boxes and all sorts of stuff that I need to wrap. But my mum is kind of like Rowan Atkinson in Love Actually, the whole like
So
all
is my
the
husband.
flourishes.
Like, it's so elaborate. I'm like, I literally rolled this up and then I put some sticky tape on it, and there you go.
And then it pings off and everything. Yeah. No. Gift bag.
April, that's rubbish. Birthdays will be celebrated forever.
Aww.
All birthdays. I love this. Oh, not fussed on either. I like that. Not do birthday. Christmas we get to get decorating and all the stuff. So Jean recently came to my house so that we could do our like friend miss, and she literally handed us our gift and she went, "You are to sit on the couch and look me dead in the eyes while you open this so that I can absorb your joy." And I was like, that is how present giving should be done.
Oh my god, that's hilarious, because there's nothing like forced joy to, you know.
Forced merriment.
Yeah.
No one's gonna pry Christmas out of my cold dead hand.
Also, the food is usually better as well, like Christmas food.
Well, I have
do
a
think
Harry, so food in my house at all times is amazing. So
I've just
do
seen something
think
in the
so by
chat.
the time-
Sorry,
no one.
Christmas wrapping. You can come round and do mine, please, because I hate it.
Oh, where is it?
I would throw money at that problem.
Oh, I love. Yeah, it's one of my favorite parts too.
I can never get the paper to crease properly. Do you know what I mean? Like when you can fold it across, it's fine, good. And then when you get to the bottom of the parcel and you try and do the whole like corners, I just can't do it. Can't do it.
It's because most people have too much paper at the corners. You can't do. You have to just be like, screw it.
The process.
Yes, and cut the paper and just I got very passionate there. You have to just be willing to be like, and if you end up with too little paper, you start again. That's how it works. Well, okay, I'll do one more.
On Wednesday, whinging probably on Twitter and Instagram about the fact that I'm wrapping Christmas presents.
Okay, let me find one more that is. I don't know if this is going to be as controversial.
You get my pain.
Okay, one more, and then we can start. So another Christmas. Would you rather have tinsel for hair or fairy lights for fingers?
Tinsel for hair. What structural integrity do fairy lights have for fingers? How are you grabbing anything with fairy lights?
Accurate, however, everything you did would look like magic.
Yeah. I think I'd have the fairy light fingers. Plus, I got a cat, and cats and tinsel. Not a great combination.
And tinsel smells bad. Does anyone else think that? Tinsel smells really
Tinsel smells like your attic or your loft, no matter whether it's lived there or not. That's what it smells like.
Plus, if you had fairy lights for fingers, you wouldn't have to do your nails ever, would you? Because they would just be forever.
No.
Okay, now
plus, it would make like good selfie lighting. You could be like,
yes. Oh no,
I'm saying that with nails that are not done, but like you wouldn't have to worry about it.
I think I'd still go with tinsel hair.
No, I'm feeling like fairy lights for fingers would be very like white women's Instagram, you know. I wouldn't have to try hard after that. It's a mess. It gets like your hair.
Yeah.
I'd still be able to do my own things with my hands. Fairy lights are not good for washing dishes.
Perfect. Another job I get out of. Lovely. Wow, I'm really showing how lazy I am today.
Oh my god, I love it. Yeah, I love that the neurodiverse around us are like, no, that has short-circuited my brain and I can't possibly answer that question. Oh, I love this as well. Tinsel is too itchy.
It is. Then again, now that my hair is long, it's always bothering me anyway. Like, you know, at the back of your neck, I want to chop it all off.
Yeah.
So I feel like it couldn't be much more annoying than it already is.
I've done that thing though where I've chopped it in half and now when I'm brushing it, I'm like falling off the end.
Where's the rest of it?
Tinsel smells like the garden centre to me. Oh, okay.
You know,
that's all
sense.
fair.
That does make sense.
That's
I
fair.
worked in a DIY store for 6 years, and Christmas was always the time where you would just find bits of tinsel, like little, you know, the little bits that break off, little particles of glitter, and you would just go home and look like someone had just sugared it all on you.
I love it. That is such a great Scottish word. Sugar.
Sugared. Like, why is my skin itchy? Oh, it's this.
Oh, but maybe you wouldn't have to.
No.
It would collect a musty smell, though, wouldn't it? Like, it would just collect even more.
I feel
Would you
like
bequeath it?
I feel like this Christmas Would You Rather is definitely going to produce more controversial opinions before we finish. But as we're now like 20 minutes in, shall we start our quiz? So
Yes.
I'm going to put a ticker along the bottom, guys. Once again, please don't put any answers in the chat. I'm going to leave this ticker on throughout the rounds. Because so if you're going to play, get your pen and paper ready. Mine is the back of my quiz because I came prepared.
I'm going to use my notes app because I forgot to get paper. I promise I'm not cheating.
Yeah, I love that. I should probably like.
I promise. I mean, I could probably choose. Hang on. I'm going to get paper. I'll be 2 seconds.
Amy's like, no, abort. I love that.
Well, nobody wants to get accused of cheating on the Christmas quiz.
No, that's so true.
This is my PCR test verification slip that was negative, so I don't.
That is all the good it is used for. That is perfect. I love this as well. Tinsel here would get a lot of static electricity. That's accurate. I feel like I shouldn't have done eyeliner for this. I feel like I'm going to laugh my eyeliner off during this quiz. So streaky black's how I'm going to look. Okay, so Victoria has agreed to be our first round. So let me write it down because I am a disorganized person. Each round, I think we all went for 10 questions and then a bonus.
Oh, I didn't do a bonus.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Trust me when I say that my bonus will make you happy/angry enough by the end of it that you won't want one.
Can't wait for that.
I'll just go over this very quickly again just before we start. There's going to be 3 rounds. We're each going to do a round, enunciate. We're each going to do a round, and each of the rounds will have 10 questions in them. If you miss a question, wait until the end and we will ask in the chat if anybody needs a question repeated. And then once everybody's sure that they've got answers, we're going to score that round as soon as it finishes so that you don't have to wait till the end of the quiz and get confused about what answers go with what, seeing as they're all Christmassy. Victoria is doing a Christmas movie. That way, a Christmas movie round. Amy is doing Christmas traditions and I am doing Christmas songs. So you will all be frustrated but delighted by the end of the quiz. It is just for fun. So don't throw anything across the room, especially any expensive electronics, because Santa's poor this year. Okay. When you are ready, Victoria, take it away.
Okay, so I was just writing my bonus question. Okay.
Just off the top of your head, that's skill.
What can I say? Okay, so I'm going to read through the questions. They've all got 4 possible answers, so you can just write down A, B, C, or D. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Weirdly nervous now. I was totally fine. Now I'm like, oh. So
it's okay. It's all good. I am going to be flailing like a flaily thing, reading things. When I come to mine, I've had to separate. It's the ADHD thing. I've had to separate the question and then the answer way down the page so I don't accidentally read out the answer instead of the why? Why?
Esme, stop upstaging me. Thank you.
I have removed it.
Okay, question 1. In It's a Wonderful Life, why is George ineligible for service in World War II? So, in A Wonderful Life, why is George ineligible for service in World War II? Is it because A, he wears glasses, B, he's got one leg shorter than the other, C, he's deaf in one ear, and D, he's too old? So, A, he wears glasses, B, he has one leg shorter than the other, C, he's deaf in one ear, or D, he's too old? That's the first one.
I'm very delighted by the first question. That has given me hope for the rest of the quiz.
I kind of tried to work like from old films, like Peru-ish.
Ooh, okay.
I am not much one for Christmas movies. I feel like I'm very uncultured when it comes to Christmas movies, so I'm like
panic. That's why I did like the ABCD, because you can just like, even if you just guess some.
When we go back to cover this, I'll tell you why I've picked the answer I've picked for this, and it's a really stupid reason, okay? But anyway, carry on.
Okay, question 2. In Home Alone, Where is the family going for Christmas? In Home Alone, where is the family going for Christmas? Is it A, London, B, Paris, C, New York, D, Miami? So either A, London, B, Paris, C, New York, or D, Miami. That was question 2.
This. Yes.
I'm raging because I was meant to have a movie night with a friend on Friday to watch Home Alone for the first time. And we didn't.
Oh no! The boys went to the cinema on Saturday to watch it on the big screen. I was so jealous.
Oh no,
amazing.
I'm jealous.
It's yeah.
This is meant to be a happy quiz, and now we're all just like jealous. Jealous and stressed.
Jealousy.
Okay, ready for question 3?
Yes.
Yes.
Because we're in such a good mood, so let's carry on. Okay, in The Nightmare Before Christmas, what does Jack call Santa Claus? So in The Nightmare Before Christmas, what does Jack call Santa Claus? Does he call him A, Sandy Claus, B, Old Saint Nick, C, Father Christmas, or D, Daddy? Does he call him A, Sandy Claus, B, Old Saint Nick? Leon's gone. When I was writing this, I knew that would happen.
Sorry.
I've changed colour. Oh.
C, Father Christmas, or D, Daddy?
Comment.
Okay.
You wish you write things down sometimes and you think, oh, that's going to cause a problem.
Okay.
Look at the comments, Leah.
Yeah.
Like roasters.
Right, okay.
Love it. I know what answer I hope it is.
Oh, I love it.
No.
Okay. Are ready for number 4?
No.
Okay, in the Santa Claus, which is my personal favourite Christmas film, Claus with a T on the end, I flipping love it. Piece of my childhood. Like, it's just love it. Anyway, in the Santa Claus, what is the name of the head elf? So in the Santa Claus, what is the name of the head elf? Is it Bobby, A, Bobby, B, Bertie, C, Belinda, or D, Bernard? So is it A, Bobby, B, Bertie, C, Belinda, or D, Bernard? Oh my God, I've just seen the comment. My mother just asked, why are they laughing?
I will not explain.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Had to be there.
Oh, I love that. Oh dear. However, that is now going to be my personal headcanon forever.
Right.
No clue what's going on, but it seems classy.
We're always classy here.
We are thoroughly classy. This is definitely a classy channel. Please continue, Victoria.
Oh, you invite me on these things and I lower the tone. Right.
That's why I invite you on these things.
Okay, question 5. Who plays Buddy in Elf? So who plays Buddy in Elf? A, Will Smith, B, Will Ferrell, C, Ryan Gosling, or D, Ed Asner? So A, Will Smith, B, Will Ferrell even, C, Ryan Gosling, or D, Ed Asner? Who plays Buddy in Elf? Which I have to admit, I've never actually seen. You know,
that's the only one of these that I can like remember concrete details about.
You know what? In future, next time I run a quiz that's got a theme, I'm going to be like, there is a list of requirements in order to access the quiz. Elf would have been on my list. And Home Alone, Amy, I'm shaming you. Home Alone.
I know. I don't know why, but Christmas movies were never on our family's radar, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen a core amount, but not many.
Yeah.
We watch the same films every year, but they're not actually Christmas. Like, The Sound of Music is just always on in our house, but it's not actually a Christmas film. Like,
my mum and I watch Dirty Dancing.
Yes.
Every year, and Calamity Jane.
Yeah,
And
that is a
mine is
Christmas movie. Fight
Sound of
me.
Music. Sound of Music and Seven Brides for Seven Brothers are my kind of core.
That's also
core
a
movie.
Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Oh, we were very like Holiday Inn and White Christmas in our house, and then as I got older, I graduated to stuff like, you know, like Jingle All the Way with Schwarzenegger and stuff like that kind of like more trash.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Question 6, right? What is the name of the mountain that the Grinch lives on? What is the name of the mountain that the Grinch lives on? Is it A, Mount Toast, B, Mount Waffle, C, Mount Pancake, or D, Mount Crumpet? So what is the name of the mountain that the Grinch lives on? A, Mount Toast, B, Mount Waffle, C, Mount Pancake, D, Mount Crumpet.
Why don't I know that?
I don't know.
Considering
Incidentally, we
how
are
much
going
I
to
quote
watch it
the
on
Grinch.
Friday, so.
Oh, I love it.
Oh.
That's
it. I'm not going.
yeah. I was gonna. Yeah, I can't cancel dinner with me again.
Yeah.
Wallow in self-loathing. I'm booked. What's it? 9:30 Jazzercise.
Okay, I feel like we've all done a very passable Grinch impression. I'm very proud of us right now. Very proud of us.
Okay. Moving on to the like slightly more modern ones, I think. At the beginning of Love Actually, well, this film is nearly 20 years old, but anyway.
What?
Yeah, it's 18 years old, I think this year, 19 years old.
Victoria, I'm gonna mute you.
I only speak the truth. Anyway,
Okay.
at the beginning of Love Actually,
Yeah.
which airport is mentioned? So which airport is mentioned? Is it Gatwick, A, Gatwick, B, Heathrow, C, Manchester, D, Bristol? So is it A, Gatwick, B, Heathrow, C, Manchester, or D, Bristol? In the opening bit where Hugh Grant's talking, and he talks about how he thinks about the arrival lounge at a certain airport. Which airport does he mention?
Okay. I did a guess.
Okay.
I did a guess.
We're now going to cross over between Christmas books and films.
Ooh.
Repertoire. I love that.
Alright.
The collective. Ooh, ah.
Okay. How many ghosts visit Ebenezer Scrooge in A Christmas Carol? How many ghosts visit Ebenezer Scrooge in A Christmas Carol? Is it A, 1, B, 2, B2, yes, C, 3, or D, 4? How many ghosts visit Scrooge? Is it 1,
I
2,
love that
4?
Amy is just occasionally flashing her I have a negative PCR. That's very 2021 Christmas there. Like, I am writing my quiz answers on the back of a negative PCR.
I'm in turmoil, so I'm doubting everything, but I'm going for it.
I like that. I don't even know my own name anymore.
Do Muppet ghosts count? They should.
Oh, I love the Muppet version. Right, I've just taught it to my year 10s, not the Muppet version, the actual like Charles Dickens version. That's why I had to get it in there somewhere.
I love that we're going between a fight in the comments over underrated classics and Grinch quote.
Yeah,
very on brand. Yes.
Right. Question 9. We're almost through. So, Let It Snow plays at the end of which Christmas action film? Let It Snow plays at the end of which Christmas action film? Is it A, Die Hard, B, Batman Returns, C, Rocky IV, or D, Gremlins? So is it A, Die Hard, B, Batman Returns, C, Rocky IV, or D, Gremlins? And we debated introducing Charlie to that film this year, but he's just a touch too young.
Yeah, just doing,
Not far off him.
Shh. Why? Are you just here to make us feel old? Well, is that the reason that I've invited you? Okay, let us pause and just say, is Die Hard or Gremlins a Christmas film? Die Hard is not a Christmas film, and I will fight you on that. However, I will say I did see a thing the other day which said that if you watch Die Hard directly after Love Actually, Alan Rickman immediately gets punished for what he did to Emma Thompson, and I was like, okay, On that basis alone, I will allow you to watch Die Hard at Christmas. Gremlins is definitely a Christmas movie, though.
This
These
question
all-
is like the festive version of do you like pineapple on pizza? Like it just you're either for it or against it. I have not seen either, so I can't care to comment really.
Well,
Or
they all
I'm
came,
not qualified.
all four of these came up on Christmas film lists. So internet says yes.
Internet in the comments, you are letting me down. You are letting me down.
Great. I haven't seen it for years. Okay, last question. Well, I don't know if we're going to do bonuses or what. Okay, what is the missed present that Arthur Christmas must deliver in the film Arthur Christmas, which I saw a few people talking about in the chat, and it is like underrated classic. I love it. So what is the missed present that Arthur Christmas must deliver? Is it A, a doll, B, a puppy, C, a bicycle, or D, a drum set? So is it A, a doll, B, a puppy, C, a bicycle, or D, a drum set?
That is a solid guess because I have not seen that one. It's the only one so far that I haven't seen. So I'm giving myself I'm giving my presents a little pat. I keep forgetting yeah.
Pat on the parcel.
I'm gonna knock myself out though because I keep forgetting I'm wearing it. Right, are we doing a bonus? You wrote a bonus very quickly.
Yeah, but I haven't got an A, B, C, or D like option.
Okay.
It's just a question.
Okay.
So bonus question. What was the gang name of the burglars in Home Alone? So in Home Alone, what is the gang name of the burglars?
No. Do you know, I should know this because I very recently read a post which was a very long reposting of somebody's Twitter thread, which was basically saying that there needs to be another Home Alone with an adult Macaulay Culkin and essentially David from Schitt's Creek, who are married and who go back to Macaulay Culkin's childhood home for Christmas, and his mom gets kidnapped by the same people who are now out of prison. And I was like, please make it. Take my money.
Yep.
Take my money. I will watch it. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh my god. Okay.
Makes me think of that song.
Before we do any answers, does anybody in the chat need a reminder of any of Victoria's questions? Anybody? Yes. Take all of our money and give us that immediately. I like that. But does it have pineapple, Chris? That is the question.
Answer all the big questions.
Yes. So any reminders for any questions in the chat? Any numbers of questions that you missed? Now is the time. Meanwhile, would you rather be at home for Christmas with lots of presents, or in Disneyland for Christmas but not get any presents?
Home.
Disneyland.
Home.
It depends. Disneyland, if I'm allowed to say who I take to Disneyland with me.
Yeah.
I can forgo the presents. I can forgo the presents if I can cuddle Winnie the Pooh on Christmas.
See, I would rather, if I could pick between home for Christmas and somewhere else, I'm not fussed about Disney particularly, but if it was like cozy cabin, middle of nowhere, no people, I'd be like, go for it, apart from my people.
I definitely think home is winning.
I love Disney, but theme parks, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I think it's the other people element that would put me off Disneyland.
We've got a surprise.
We're in a panorama.
Hi. Are you here for the answers? Is that why you're here, or did you? Yes, I want all of the answers now. Oh no, really?
I'll guess a few.
Okay. I mean, it was multiple choice, but I like that everybody's basically like home, unless that's great. That's a perfect stipulation. All the Disney actors, all the food courts must be open, all the rides must be open, but only the people I choose to be there. That's a present in and of itself.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say that people are.
Let's all just leave. Party with their fans.
Do you want some time alone with your fans?
Lovely.
We'll go take a
I'll
break.
just take over for 2 minutes.
Yeah, and
Harry,
then,
what's your
You know,
jumper?
and then panic and run away.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Too much for me.
Love you. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Aw.
Christmas. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh, it's nice that we can actually I feel like this is the week we're allowed to start saying Merry Christmas.
Say it.
'Cause I would quite happily say Merry Christmas from like the 1st of December, but people look at you weird in Scotland because we have a very small reserve of cheer.
Yep.
We drip it over only a few days, and you can't. After that, it's bah humbug. Okay, do you want to put us out of our misery, Victoria?
I'm ready to be
I'm scoring
for
myself.
1 point.
Okay, so question 1 was, in It's a Wonderful Life, why is George ineligible for service in World War II? The answer is C, he's deaf in one ear.
Harry's
Can
like, I know.
I guess, actually.
Can I tell you my super random reason I knew that? And you're
Yeah.
going to hate me, Leanne, because you hate Friends. But it's the episode where Phoebe realizes she has a crisis because her mum would stop films before they got sad. And she talks about the mean pharmacist making his ear bleed. And I just remembered that quote where she
Yes.
loses it about It's a Wonderful Life.
I love that. We've got a request for a Harry jumper.
Here we go.
Love it.
We go on tiptoes.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed. I have to say, halfway through, I may be stripping to Team Santa because it's very warm in here with the light. Okay, I got year 2.
You got what?
I got
yes.
year 2.
So question 2 was, in Home Alone, where is the family going for Christmas? The answer is B, Paris. That's where they're going when they leave
No.
kiddo behind, Kevin
I
behind.
guessed New York. I was wrong.
That's the second film.
So did
he
I.
was there.
Harry hates Home Alone.
Horrible.
Shocked.
I know.
Disappointed.
This is coming from a person who reads like war histories and SAS novels and like that kind of stuff, and like Home Alone's too violent.
It's horrible. I don't like it. It's creepy.
It's creepy.
I'm shook, as the kids say. I'm too old to say that. Anyway. Moving on from that shocking revelation. In The Nightmare Before Christmas, what does Jack call Santa Claus?
Santa Claus.
Sandy Claus. A, Sandy Claus. It was not D, Daddy.
Although that will be my personal headcanon forever. Oh, you've got somebody else who... Other people who are...
Yes, thank you.
I love this one, though. I've lost
I love
some
that people
respect
love
for
Harry so much.
Wonderful.
I love that people love Harry so much they can't even roast
Yeah.
you without clarifying. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favourite scene, not gonna lie. I love I thought I love that. She can't stand the screaming child.
Fair.
That is fair. That's fair. Okay. I'm
Okay.
getting competitive now because I'm 3 for
All right.
3.
Number 4, in the Santa Claus, what is the name of the head elf? The answer is D, Bernard.
Yes, I guessed that one.
That was a guess.
Listen, I'm doing better than I thought so far.
That's good.
Yay!
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Question 5. Who plays Buddy in Elf? The answer is Will Ferrell. He plays Buddy in Elf. So that's B.
My smug meter has gone way up. I'm 5 for 5.
Oh,
I need to get one wrong so I can be knocked back down a peg or two.
Or maybe
Bit
this
humble.
one. Question 6. What is the name of the mountain that the Grinch lives on? The answer is D, Mount Crumpet.
There we go.
I didn't know that until I was looking for questions for this quiz.
I'm suitably down a peg.
Okay, question 7. Love Actually, which airport is mentioned? And the answer is B, Heathrow. He talks about the arrivals lounge at Heathrow Airport.
That was a pure guess. That was a complete and utter guess. I made that up.
I knew it was one in London. And for some reason, I think between Gatwick and Heathrow, the word Heathrow is a nicer word to say.
Yeah.
So I thought,
Yeah.
I don't know why, I just
like
thought,
that.
rolls off the tongue a bit better. You know what I mean?
I'm
You
glad- I like the
probably
way you
thought
thought
about this, and I was just like, meh. Okay.
Okay, how many ghosts visit Ebenezer Scrooge in A Christmas Carol? Which I thought might catch a few people out. The answer is 4. There are 4 ghosts that visit
Yes!
Ebenezer Scrooge.
That's why I was having a crisis.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Marley,
his-
Marley.
His old
Oh,
partner, isn't it?
Yeah. Marley
Yeah.
comes to visit him to warn him of what's going to happen, and then you've got
I'm
the 3
shooketh.
ghosts.
I have lost all faith in humanity.
I
Victoria
was
has
dithering
ruined my
between 3
Christmas
and
spirit.
4.
Dramatic. That's all right. Harry can take your place. We'll carry on.
Oh, wait a minute.
I can't.
Anybody who's watching this is like, they're for continuity purposes are going to be really upset because I've put these on the other side now.
Yeah.
Let's get to see another plant behind you. It's fine. You couldn't see before.
I love that. Past, present, future.
Marley.
Marley. Yes.
Okay.
No, I really am not being modest, Chris. I don't have a modest bone in my body.
Okay. Let It Snow plays at the end of which Christmas action film? The answer was A, Die Hard. It's at the end of Die Hard.
I guess
Which
that
is a Christmas film.
Josephine's just realised that you're lighting up. Yes.
I
Yeah.
am lighting up. Hello.
Victoria, pressure jumper.
Hang on. There's a switch. Hang on. Pressure. Oh, there we go. Woo.
Hey! I swear to God, that is the weirdest sentence I've ever said to you. Victoria, pressure jumper.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Stopping now. Okay. Right.
Okay.
Question 10. What is the missed present that Arthur must deliver in Arthur Christmas? The answer was C, a bicycle. That is what you must
Guessing
deliver
works.
in Christmas. Not for Leanne, it doesn't. Okay, and then my bonus question was what's the gang name of the burglars in Home Alone? What is the gang name?
I can't remember.
So I just wrote a stupid answer. I put Tatty Bogles because I don't know it. So I was like,
It's a good
Does anyone
traditional Scottish
Does anyone
answer.
want to put it in the chat before I?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Does anybody in the
Take
chat
one
know the
for it.
answer? Because I have no clue.
What is the name?
I also agree with this, but while we're waiting for the name, I agree with this. There's more gravy than grave about
Yes.
you, sir. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Yes. Sarah's got it. It's
Yeah.
the Bandits.
I love
Yeah,
that.
it's coming in now. Chris has got it. Yeah.
I love that as well. Oliver got it. I love that Sarah actually credited Oliver and didn't just be like, I knew that the whole time.
Yeah, loads of people got it. Yeah, Wet Bandits.
Wow,
They were
well
Wet
done.
Bandits.
You okay, so wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 out of 11.
got
That's
5.
pathetic. Oh, you're more pathetic than me. That's good. What did you get, Amy?
I got
She was very
8 out of 11.
Oh.
And I only confidently knew the answer to 2 of them.
That's good guessing.
Okay, I'm just going to remove Amy from the stream now.
Bye, guys. Camille.
Was
Now,
that what it was?
Harry's exempt from my round because Harry was my tester that all my questions made sense.
No, I still didn't get them right.
Okay, so wait, you can be here for our next Would You Rather before. So yeah, tell us in the chat what you got.
Yeah, some people are 9.
Oh, I was
7.
perfect until the last 2. That is such a sad face. They changed it to Sticky Bandits in Home Alone 2. Why?
They did. Yeah.
Oh, 7 and I was guessing. All right, Kenda, just you rub it in.
Sometimes when things are like the floor is wet, it then dries sticky. Is this like continuity or something? I've not seen them. I don't know.
I think it's like a Sticky Fingers reference because they're.
I love that as well. I knew it was the Something Bandit. It's so frustrating because I knew that. Kenda, I love these people who are like, I got a great thing, but I guessed it loads, and I got, look, 11 out of 11.
Whoa,
Well done,
nice.
Megan. Well done, Megan. I love this. I'm so impressed. Well done. I got 11. I got 8 out of 11, but my 7-year-old insists I credit her for knowing about Mountain Crumpet. Yes, Joe. Yes, credit the 7-year-old.
So
I love that.
for Mount Crumpet, I was thinking, what's one of the easiest words out of that bunch to rhyme with something else?
Oh,
You know what I mean? Because
that's a good.
there's Dr. Seuss, and I
Yeah.
thought, again,
You're
how
far
the word,
too logical for me, Amy.
again, I was thinking as well, the way that the Grinch is kind of harsh, so crumpet was the harshest word out of all of them, like waffle.
I
Crumpet.
love that. All of
love
your
it, yeah.
guests up there for thinking, girl. All of
Yes.
your guests have been nicely well informed. They put sticky tape in their hands or marked
yeah.
it. Oh, okay.
Ah,
I only got 45 since I've seen 2 of those movies.
Well, you did well to get that many.
Okay. Yeah, well done. Okay, right. Before we carry on, yeah, I'm seriously impressed with Megan. Round of applause for Megan.
Yes.
Impressed with Megan. Okay, so before we go any further, before Harry disappears, would you rather have pointy ears like an elf or a nose that glows like Rudolph?
Ears.
Want to have one?
You do have both. Harry could never be a secret drinker ever.
As soon as I drink any alcohol, particularly wine.
And you do have little pointy ears. Oh,
adorable.
Do I have an elf?
Yes. But I'll go for the ears, if it's a choice.
Oh, everybody
would have
got
the
the
ears.
pointy ears.
Hear me out on the
Think about
nose.
how useful that would be, though.
It depends on how glowy, because if it's like a nice highlight, you know, like
Yeah.
a kind of pink, like, you know, the Who's in the Grinch, how their noses are kind of just a little bit pink and glowy, like as though they've just got a nice pearly highlight on there, maybe.
Yeah, I like that. If you could control it, that would be good, because you could have like
So we're
a torch,
settings.
or like or you would never need blush again. You would get that proper like I don't know, like the 15-year-old current trend for blush right on the end of your nose.
Yeah.
Proper
Or if
like
like you've lost your keys on the ground, you can put it on to flash.
yes,
Or like
I love
torch.
that. I always wanted to be a Vulcan. I'll take the ears.
Yay.
I like that. And there we go. I knew somebody else would be like, token, I want the elf ears. Okay, right. Okay, that was too easy. Hold on. One more.
Okay.
Okay, there's a good Christmas debate. Would you rather have a real tree or a fake tree? Now, it's would you rather have, not what do you have. Would you rather have a real tree or a fake tree?
Always real for me. We always
If
have
I
real one.
could not have the hoovering, I would take a real tree. If we didn't have cats or dogs who might pee on it, I would have a real tree.
We always used to have real trees until we got Philip. And I think it was just mutually decided that we didn't trust him. Because he eats everything, including his own poop. So I feel like he would definitely eat the needles. So I miss it every time I go through, though. I mean, we have a beautiful tree now, but I miss the smell. It's just, there's nothing like it.
So
I'd
this
rather
is
have a real.
interesting. Lots and lots of people. So we've got quite a few votes for both. Real tree seems to be winning, and a few people like literally don't care either way. But in regards to this one, I saw a post not that long ago on Instagram about a company in London that are renting out Christmas trees. And so after, you can get the same tree every year until it grows to it comes in a pot, you have to water it until it gets to like a certain height. And then it gets retired and planted.
I love that idea.
I was like, sustainable real Christmas tree. It's amazing.
That's a really cool idea. You know, fun fact. Sorry, but when I worked at B&Q in my sordid past, one of the silliest return requests and customer complaints I ever had was this guy came in with a dead tree, right? Dead Christmas tree. No needles on it, just the branches, completely dead. And he said, "This is faulty. I want a new one." And I said to him, "All right, well, what happened? Do you have your receipt?" "Nope." And I said, "What happened?" And he said, "Well, all the needles fell off. I want a return. I want a new tree." And one of my colleagues came down and said, "You have to water them, right?" And he was like, "I've had real trees my whole adult life, and this has never happened. This tree is clearly faulty. This living thing, this literal plant is faulty." Also, like, no receipt. You just take the skeleton of a tree into the store, and you're like, "I want my money back."
I love that.
Excuse me.
fake. I'm allergic to the real ones. I love that. Everybody that wants a real one, it's all because of the smell in it.
The smell's nice.
Pine needles are a
Yeah,
pain.
it's a no for me. My cat will go if he takes against my tree.
Ours hasn't dropped that much this year. A little bit, but like not that badly. And Jack's pretty good because he's pretty laid back. But we always leave it up undecorated for about 2 days when it first arrives, so that he can investigate and like if he's going to climb it, it'll be then.
That's a good plan.
Chill.
Before all the special things go on,
Before my glass decorations go on, because yes, he would get taken back to the cat home if he broke all my tree dough. Be like, no, this is
faulty. Amy, take it back.
This living creature. Like,
this is a great idea as well. You can get essential oils or candles if you've got a fake tree. I never even thought about doing that.
Yeah,
my friend got me those scenticle things. Have you seen them? They're just long cylinders that smell like they're for putting in your tree. And she got me one for my car because I got a car a couple weeks ago. So whenever I open this little kind of there's like a little console bit, when I open it, it just smells like Christmas tree in the car, which is lovely.
I love that.
I know.
I have one cat in the world that doesn't climb in or eat the tree. Rachel, can we do a loaner service for that cat? Pass it around.
But I was going to work last week, and obviously it was so early in the morning, it's pitch black outside, and I came downstairs and went into the lounge to get ready to go, and he was hiding under the tree, the little and as I turned the light on, he shot out from under the tree and like jumped at my legs as if he was like, rah, I'm gonna I always hit the ceiling. Like, it was just like, that's not funny. And then he like ran up the stairs, and like cats obviously don't laugh, but it kind of felt like he was like, ha 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 ha, as he ran away.
Like, this tree's got a bell under it as one of the one of the heaviest decorations. So it's at the bottom, and it's like a little bell, and you can always tell when the kittens are playing in the tree because all you can hear is the ding dong of the bell. And I'm like, what are you doing? You've not worked it out yet. I love everybody who's just like, oh my god, what the hell? This plant is defective. What is wrong with people?
It's one of those moments like in the office where you would just look at a camera like, what is my life?
What have I done to end up with this? Oh, his name is Bean, and he would love a loan out if that meant more cuddles. All the cuddles for Bean. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can't kiss the red because it's actual lipstick and you'll be sad. Yeah. This is bugging me for continuity purposes. Like, what side was it on? This side, that side?
The green was facing... That's right, yeah. I can't work out the right and left there.
The whole time I kept looking at myself in the viewfinder like,
what's going on?
Okay. Are we ready? Do we have pens at the ready?
Yeah.
All right, guys, in the chat, grab your pens and your paper. So, my round has all got, for almost every question, there is either multiple choice or there's a couple of different components. So you can choose whether you get a point for, each of the answers in the question, or whether you want to score yourself like half or quarter points or whatever. I don't care. You can choose what you like. There are again 10 questions and a bonus question. And I guarantee you that the bonus questions go make some people very happy and some people very sad.
Oh god.
Right now. I love that. Like, tell Bean we love him and bye Harry. Okay, so my round is all Christmas songs. And I have tried to not just stay in the British charts, but we'll see how successful I was. Wait, I'll have water first because otherwise I feel like I'm going to get croaky because I feel like singing might happen.
Oh, how exciting.
Very energetic. That might not happen. Okay. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Now I've got lipstick all over my face.
Born ready.
So question 1. How many la's are after the fa? So technically that's 1A. And this is what I mean by every question's got multiple components. So How many la's? 1A, how many la's are after the fa? 1B, which song is this? Which song has la's and fa's in it?
That sounds like Scottish, like fa and la. You know what I mean? When you said it, it took me a minute to go, wait, what are you asking
wait a minute,
me?
hold on. Have you
What are
laughed?
you asking of us?
Are you okay? And then 1C, what does the song title mean? So how many la's are after the fa? What song is it, and what does the song title mean?
I already hate you a little bit.
You hate me, but you also just wish you'd written that question.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's weird.
Okay, are we ready for the next one?
Mhm.
Okay, question 2. How many versions of Do They Know It's Christmas have been released? Bonus points if you want for every year that you guess correctly, and I'll give you
God.
I'll give you within like 5 years either way if you want to be amazing and guess the years. How many versions of Do They Know It's Christmas have been released, and bonus points for every year you can guess correctly. I think that's the face that Victoria's making as well.
Oh Christ.
Oh no! I think when you get the reference for the first question, you'll be like, hee hee.
Ah.
Okay. Is Amy giving up? Are you giving up? Will I move on?
I'm ready.
Okay, so question 3 has a few different answers for it, and it is complete the lyrics. Okay? So I want the rest of the lyric for each of these. So the first one. And so this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another. So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another.
Yes.
Okay, ready? So come and trim my Christmas tree with.
Okay.
Ah!
It's so maddening. I made Harry so angry with these questions because as soon as you read out the answer, you then do the whole song through in your head from memory, but
Yeah.
on the spot it's hard.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Amy to buffer. Okay.
You'll be waiting a while anyway.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Yes. Got it.
Is it just the next line?
Yep,
Like,
just
the
the
next
next line. Yep, that's it. The moon is right, the spirit is up, we are. I wondered if this was going to be obscure.
Say that again, please.
The moon is right, the spirit's up, we are.
I know that one.
Hey, go Amy!
Yay! I have no idea.
Thing is, it's annoying because once you place it and then you hear it, you think, oh,
yeah.
Without if you sang the tune, then
yeah. Okay, so there's only one more for the complete the lyrics, and that is "Bah humbug." Now that's too strong. Bah humbug, but that's too strong.
Ah! I know the song, but I hate it.
Oh no! It's my favorite Christmas song. Bah humbug, but that's too strong.
No, I hate that song. I'm so sorry.
I have no idea what that song is.
You will as soon as we get the answers. I guarantee you'll be like.
Do you know why I hate it? Is it used to be on B&Q radio like 12 times in a day, and so it's one of those ones where you're like, I'm done with you now, but I don't know the words.
Yep. So I'm gonna tell you all right now. Apart from one single question in here, All of these are popular Christmas songs that you hear on the radio every year. I haven't picked anything weird and wonderful. I promise they're all perfectly like common Christmas songs. I love this. Yep, that was all question 3. That was just a complete the lyrics question. I have made this as complicated as possible. It's just for fun. Don't worry, nobody cares. Right. Question 4. So, rank these 5 traditional Christmas songs oldest to newest.
Okay.
So, what is the oldest one that was written? So, Ding Dong Merrily on High, Joy to the World, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, We Three Kings, and O Christmas Tree or O Tannenbaum, whatever you prefer. So I'll read those ones again. Ding Dong Merrily on High, Joy to the World, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, We Three Kings, and O Christmas Tree or O Tannenbaum. So rank them from the oldest to the newest.
So 1 would be the oldest, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I love this. Leanne, why?
That evil laugh.
Like, we all knew this was going to be hard.
Right. I don't know the answer, but BBC did a fun documentary on the history of Christmas carols. I love that. Maybe we should go. I love this. I'm going with Silent Night. I'm a rebel. How can you, Jessica? How can you have only heard of 3 of those? Those are not obscure. Okay. Are we ready for the next question?
Yes.
I forfeit.
No, I'm never not. Okay. In the 12 days of Christmas,
oh God,
which numbers go with these items?
No.
Ladies dancing, pipers piping, geese a laying, and maids a milking.
Right.
Oh, okay, that's fair, Jessica. I'm Swedish and I don't listen to the radio. That's fair, Jessica. I'll let you get away with that. Oh, I've never heard of the Ding Dong one. I bet you have. Bet you heard the tune. Ding Dong Merrily on High.
I'm literally guessing numbers here.
Yeah. It's once you get past 7, things start to go downhill.
I don't remember them at all.
I feel like the 12 Days of Christmas is like that game that you used to play at school where you did the like one person starts with something, then you like a shopping list, like banana, banana and pear, banana, pear, orange, chocolate. And then by the time that you get like 7 items deep, it's like, nah, mate, I'm out.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, I have heard that. Yay. I've just finished my 12 days of Promptmas reading sprint. Not those things again. Okay. 6. Name the song title. So I'm going to give you a line. You need to name the songs. Okay?
Yeah.
When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. I feel like when I sing, I become very Scottish.
Because you're not the rest of the time.
Yeah, I agree. This would totally be better if we had the music, but because of royalty issues and the fact that YouTube will flag us and take the live show down.
Are you telling me you're not enjoying Leanne's melodic quality? Because I am.
So rude. So rude. A ray of hope flickers in the sky. That maybe Leanne's quiz will be over soon because apparently nobody's having fun.
Oh, yeah.
A ray of hope flickers in the sky.
Oh, is that the lyric? Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah. A ray of hope flickers in the sky.
That's a classic.
Yes, I felt like that too. With logs on the fire and gifts on the tree. Logs on the fire and gifts on the tree.
Oh, what is that? Oh, I got it. Hang on.
Oh, what's it called though?
What's it called? The one song that should be burned and never played again on the radio ever.
I think it came on the radio on my way home today and it upset me.
I refuse. Okay. Wish I could be dancing now in the arms of the girl I love.
Oh! What's the name of it though? I know this. I love this one. And on my specific Christmas CD that I've had since I was a kid, after this song is the one by Bonnie M, and it comes on straight after. And so
yes,
I've got that album. I think
I love that.
I love how I lean closer to the screen as if that's going to help me figure it out.
We're Mariah Carey.
Yeah,
that girl has had enough royalties. We can take them off the air now. It's okay. All right, last one. Well, way up north where the air gets cold. Where the air gets cold. Okay. Question 7. Question 7. Right. So this one is one that I'm guessing that most people are not going to have heard of. So have fun. So there are obviously lots of Christmas songs that aren't British. So here are some famous Christmas songs from other places.
Okay.
Can you guess from the title and Leanne's very butchered pronunciations where they come from? Okay.
Oh, I like this one.
So the first one is a pukeko in a pongo tree. A pukeko in a pongo tree.
Okay.
I'm gonna put.
Can I ask how pukeko is spelled?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the comments and put it up on the screen, because that will be better than my accent. Okay.
Oh, that changes things.
In a pongo tree.
I love this idea for a question. Just saying.
Yeah, I like this question.
Yeah.
Yay! Somebody likes one of my questions.
The only person roasting you is you.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
Okay, so the next one is Betlehuma. That is how it's pronounced, and I checked, but this is how it is written.
Okay. Why not?
I love that. All sound Scottish to me. That's fair. Okay. Hold on. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. I love that song.
Oh, but then.
Oh, is it that or that though?
Yeah, you're thinking the same thing I am, I think.
Yeah. Oh.
Tricky, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I'm going for the other option.
You know what? I'm going to put both.
That's perfectly acceptable. Okay. So, interestingly enough, while I was researching it, this one.
I know this.
Oh, I don't.
This is not British.
I think I know this.
I love this. Okay. This one should be easy. Make sure I spell it right, because that'll be funny if not.
Excuse me.
El burrito with habanero.
Oof. Okay.
Hee hee.
That changes things.
Changes previous answers, Amy? Don't know what you mean.
Yes.
And then finally, oh, I love that. We saw that in church. I want a ponga tree. Yeah, me too. And then finally,
not the burrito.
Oh, de frolic.
Wow, that
You sounded so Scottish there.
Very Scottish. Oh, de frolic.
Oh no.
Yeah, but she never said it was only one from each country, right? So they
Nope,
could-
I did not say that. I did not
This
say
is
that.
true.
I did
This is
not
true.
say that.
Victoria, I think we're like, there's something
In
going on
tune,
here.
I like that. You're both just determined to beat the system. I love that. Christmas tree burrito. It did amuse me. Also, I played a sample of some of these songs when I was writing the questions, and it was a trip.
Yeah.
If you want something to do later, look up Christmas songs in other languages. It was a whole thing.
I could really go for a burrito now. Just
Yes.
No.
Right. So, question 8. We're
Me
nearly
too.
done for those of you who have noped this round. Question 8. Which famous Christmas movies did these songs come from? I think you will like this. Okay,
Cool.
so the first one, Marley and Marley and When the Love Is Gone.
Oh.
Same Christmas movie. Where are those songs from? We're Marley and Marley. Woo! We're Marley and Marley. Woo! Orphans standing out in the cold with their little frosted teddy bears. No.
My soul just left my body because I have no clue what's happening.
Okay. So which movie did these two come from? The best things happen when you're dancing and count your blessings. Things happen when you're dancing. I bet a lot of people know that one and are going to be really angry when they get it, when they get the answer. I think a lot of people are going to know that one. Last one. What's this? And kidnap the Sandy Claus.
Ah.
Yeah.
Kidnap the Sandy Claus.
Very different if you swap out the Sandy Claus for a different word. Very different song.
Very different song. Amy's
Different
like,
vibes.
what's happening?
Okay. Inside my head is just like that meme of that seal that's just sitting in the water.
Oh my God. Okay. So, question 9. We're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. So, what happened in these Christmas songs? So, obviously, bonus points if you can name the song. Where was Chris Rea traveling to?
Oh,
I love that song.
I'm not gonna. Interestingly enough, that's Harry's most hated Christmas song, which is just when you know the answer to that, it's like.
And you still live with them. Like, what's going on? Like,
Yeah,
what?
I know. Ken does agree with me. Victoria, no.
judging.
Okay,
Classic.
Chris Rea.
Chris Rea.
Yeah.
So this is how we say his name. Where was Chris Rea traveling
that he's
to?
singing about? It's it's a nice.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, what sent the waitresses to the only all-night grocery store?
What?
What sent the waitresses to the only all-night grocery store? Remember the bah humbug, but that's too.
Oh.
What sent them to the only all-night grocery store? It's very interesting because I feel like each of our quiz rounds reveal how our brains work. This is bringing me back to when I did my birthday quiz, and I was like, everybody can just do a round of whatever they want, like any topic, and Emma came with like 12 questions all based on Lindsay Lohan movies, and we all just sat there and went
That's such a power move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's
Okay.
a confident person right there.
It is. She was very happy with herself at the end of it because she knew all the answers. Okay. Oh, thank you, Megan. Thank you.
There they are.
They're so good. I think
I'm really
as well.
enjoying them. I don't know many of the answers, but I'm having a lovely time. So.
Victoria says through gratitude, I'm really enjoying this.
This is so
Okay.
good.
Why were we putting holly on our own front door?
Oh. What are the words?
Yes.
Oh, what comes before it?
I know. I'm so sorry. It's very
Something.
holly on our front door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the question again?
Why were we putting holly on our own front door? What is happening in these Christmas songs? And then last one. What was the alien following when he halted his craft? It's a bit. There's only one Christmas song in the world that has a freaking alien in it.
This is one of my favorite Christmas songs. So wait, say it again.
What was the alien following when he halted his craft? Which is a direct quote from the weird ass song that I still don't understand why people consider it a good Christmas song, because it's the strangest Christmas song ever.
I have literally no idea what you're talking about.
I know all the songs, but I don't know them right at this moment. I like that.
I think it's such a bop. It's such a bop.
It's not a bop. Yes.
It is.
Alien.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's only one song. I'll give you a hint. It's got Spaceman in the title.
That doesn't help me.
I don't know why it's a Christmas song.
I'm with, this person, Almond Tree. I don't, literally not a clue.
Okay. Last song before the bonus round that I think you're all going to maybe actually enjoy, because I feel like maybe it's more generous than my questions. Okay, so how do these things work? Okay. What brings Frosty the Snowman to life in the song?
Not a Scoob.
What brings Frosty to life? Victoria's now singing it in her head angrily. Well, Amy's singing it out loud.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's good. I like that. Please continue. I like that. I'm with Amy on the song.
Thanks.
We have more Christmas songs with aliens.
That's my attitude. I love it.
How many?
I think it's quite clever.
Yeah.
You know, in that way that you see. I'll explain after because I don't want to spoil
it. Okay. How many reindeers pull Santa's sleigh in the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? As soon as I give you the answers, Rachel, I guarantee you'll all be like, "Oh, I hate myself."
Do you know what? I blew my kid's mind at work the other day about pointing out that male reindeer lose their antlers in the winter, so therefore,
yes,
Father Christmas's reindeer is female, and they were like, "What?" I was like,
"Wait!"
Like fact checked me. The next person, they were like, "You were right." I was like, "Well, I know, I'm very wise."
You're the wise old man.
Oh, I might know that one. Okay. In order to get Santa Claus to come to town, we better not what and what. Santa Claus comes.
Oh my God, what's the other bit? We better not. Oh, I got it.
Okay. Hey, well done. And last one for this one. What is Mr. Grinch's brain full of?
Fingers?
It's a clue. It's a clue.
Help.
Yeah. I love that everybody's like, no, I have to look up the alien song. I must know what the alien song is. I bet you everybody knows the tune for the alien song as well, but doesn't actually hasn't clicked about what song it is.
It's so good.
Victoria's going to be real mad. Okay, bonus question before I put you all out of your misery.
Yeah.
How many Christmas songs can you list with the word Christmas in the title? How many can you see? That one doesn't require any real serious knowledge. How many Christmas songs can you list with the word Christmas in the title? Tried it myself and then I googled it. I have 31 possibles, so there are many.
How many did you get?
Me, myself, I only got about like 7 or 8 before my brain malfunctioned. And then when I Googled it, I was like, oh yeah.
I don't remember what Christmas is anymore.
Maybe we're actually in New Year that it's got this round's gone on for that long. We're in New Year now.
I've got 2 and now my brain's struggling. What is wrong with me?
It's hard.
Okay. I got 3. And that was painful.
Yes, absolutely. This is just as many Christmas songs as you can think of with the word Christmas in the title. But Leanne's already fried our brains, so we can't possibly remember anything right now. I'm sorry, guys. I love you, really.
I got 4.
do. I feel like Amy's the actual picture of that meme that has all the calculations around the woman's face.
I didn't even need to wait to know exactly what one we're going to talk about. Like, I'm getting 9 because it's stressing me out.
I feel like I need chocolate now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
I have
the alien song was, I think, in an episode of Mrs. Brown's Boys. Until this moment, I thought they've made up the Spaceman song for the episode, but I'm in the US, so I've never heard the real version. I love that you're in the US though, and you've seen Mrs. Brown.
Isn't it sung by the same person who sang Lady in Red?
Krista Berg.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same person, isn't it?
Yeah.
He wrote
I like that.
The aliens.
Victoria's the nice teacher that does a pop-up and delights in people failing her exam. I know. I like, yes, absolutely. You can all say that you got full marks on this round because I don't care. We're just having fun.
I've got 5 and I'm really proud of myself.
I don't think I'm going to bother asking anybody if they want any of the questions repeated.
I'm good.
I love that. The only Spaceman song I knew was Baby Luzu.
I'm excited for when we revisit that one.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Shall I tell you the answers? I'll put everybody out of their misery. I have 11. Well done, Michelle. That's amazing. Honestly, my brain just frits because I think it's one of those, like, as soon as you see a list, you're like,
yeah,
of course. But no.
It's like, name all the vegetables you know, you'll forget what vegetables are.
When someone goes, what are you reading? I don't know, nothing. I forgot.
What's your favorite book?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, and we're up to 13.
Ooh.
I love this. Okay. Oh, we got 2. That's fair. That's fine.
That's more my end of things.
Okay. Oh, is Harry coming back for the answers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yay!
This is good because Harry went through this quiz before I put you guys through it. So Harry knew quite a lot of the answers though. You were not too bad.
That was rubbish.
Okay. Don't you say that about my Harry. Okay, right. So question 1. How many las are after the fa? Fa la 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 la.
9.
And so it is 8.
Wow.
And Victoria's like, damn it. So which song was this? Did we know?
Deck
the halls with bells of holly. Fa la 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 la. Okay, what does the song title mean?
Decorate for Christmas.
Say that again.
I just put decorate for Christmas.
Yes, it is. But interesting trivia, just because I found it when I was looking for the answers. They apparently did decorate with boughs of holly, but at the time that this song was written, because it was written in 1862.
Wow.
And so that's what the traditional Christmas decorations up your staircase would have been, boughs of holly. And apparently, instead of saying "Don we now our gay apparel," they used to say "Fill the mead cup, drain the barrel." Which I think is suitably festive, and I would like that.
I like that better.
Yeah.
Permanently. Yeah. I like that. Oh, Sarah got 8 of the Christmas song. Yeah, I bet you everybody's still just feverishly writing down song titles with Christmas.
Yes.
Can sing the la-las, but cannot count them.
You know what I was struggling with was I kept counting the fa, so I'd go fa la 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 la, but then I'd be like, wait, no, la 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 la.
I'm so sorry. Okay, so how many versions of Do They Know It's Christmas have been released? Does anybody know? A rough guess?
3.
3. Amy?
I put 2.
4.
Oh.
What?
And I can tell you that 2 of them didn't need to be.
Yeah.
So the years were 1984, 1989, 2004, and 2014, and everything after 89 can just get in the sea.
So I got 1989, but I got the
Oh,
amount
well
wrong.
done!
When did you say the third one was?
2004. So
Okay.
84, 89, 2004, and 2014.
Is 89 the best one?
Yes.
Just the only one that
89's
matters? Yeah.
the only one that matters.
84.
No,
84.
no, 89.
The original.
I overheard on the train once a mum teaching her kid the alphabet with vegetables. Oh my god. C is for courgette, K is for kale, Q is for quinoa. Quinoa. I couldn't even say quinoa. I was laughing too hard.
Quinoa.
I love that. Bring back the wassail tradition of drinking heartily and singing. Absolutely.
That's what I'm doing for the next 2 weeks. Like,
It never left.
I was counting the lalas on my fingers and got to like 14 or something.
You got lots of fingers.
Yes, Sarah. I love that. Oh, I love that we started debate with this one. That was not intentional. Okay, so we had complete the lyrics. So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another
year
year
over.
over, a new one just begun. Yay!
Yay.
Come and trim my Christmas tree with
Decorations from Tiffany's.
Yes, Victoria!
Yes!
Not a chance.
Well
I'm so
done.
upset.
Get
I
in,
knew it was
Victoria.
something
I love
Tiffany's.
it.
I knew it was something Tiffany's, but couldn't work out how you got from like essentially loppers to Tiffany's. I couldn't remember.
You can give yourself like half a point for whatever point system you have constructed for yourself through this. I should have just made it a drinking game. We should all be doing shots.
Yes.
So chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Jack
Yeah.
Frost
Snipping at your nose. Yay! Frost snipping at your nose. Dee, 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 dee. Okay, I'll stop. The moon is right. The spirit's up.
We're here tonight, and that's
enough.
Ah,
Yay!
Such a good one.
Are people in the chat? Are you kicking yourselves now? Now that it sounds far less obscure now we're singing. Okay. Bah humbug. Now that's too strong, and I'm not speaking to Victoria anymore.
Why do you like this song?
Or
It's
no,
my
it was
favourite.
Amy. It was
It was
Amy.
me.
Do you not like it? Okay, I'm not speaking to Amy anymore. Okay, so it is bah humbug. Now that's too strong because it's my favorite holiday.
ah,
You all the swear words.
yes.
I love that. Okay, yeah, so that is Christmas wrapping by the waitresses, and I don't think Amy and I can be friends anymore.
I'm really sorry. I've not seen Home Alone, and I don't like that song.
Amy has been ejected from Christmas.
Oh,
I'll take my gift box back, Amy. You can bring it with you when you come visit. So we had rank these traditional Christmas songs from the oldest to the newest. So we had Ding Dong Merrily on High, Joy to the World, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, We Three Kings, and O Christmas Tree or O Tannenbaum. Hands up who didn't link O Christmas Tree with O Tannenbaum until they heard this quiz. Because
I've never heard of O Tannenbaum, so yes.
well,
Neither have I.
I had heard it before, but like in a proper like caroling environment. And when I like Googled that, I was like, okay, she done got educated today. Okay, so the oldest is God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. Yay, Victoria, that comes from the 1650s. Joy to the World is next. That's 1719. O Christmas Tree or O Tannenbaum, whatever you like, comes from 1824. Then it's We Three Kings, which is 1857. And then Ding Dong Merrily on High, which is 1924.
Oh.
Like,
That doesn't feel like a very 1920s song.
No, it really
Mm-mm.
does not. But there you go. Google told me so. I love the other branches. Yes. I like that. I smashed the lyrics, but it's all downhill from here. No.
Same, babe.
Oh, I
Same.
hated Christmas wrapping as a child, but adore it now. That is the glow up that you deserve, Michelle. Oh, Tannenbaum is one of my favorite songs. Oh, that's interesting. So Silky is Germany. So is that maybe that it's like you guys sing O Tannenbaum and like we sing O Christmas Tree?
Sounds about right.
Maybe.
Mhm.
I have to go to bed and prepare for tomorrow, so sad I can't
Good
see the
luck.
rest. Well, don't
Good
worry,
luck with
Jessica.
everything.
You can watch it back. I will have it. I will leave it live for everybody to be frustrated. We'll
Best
be
of
here.
luck.
Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Okay, so in the 12 days of Christmas,
Oh,
so that
God.
Victoria can swear at herself. In the 12 days of Christmas, which numbers go with these items? So it is 9 ladies dancing.
Yes.
Hey, well done.
As if I got that right.
It is 11 pipers piping. It is 6 geese a laying. Hey, well done. And 8 maids a milking. He's like smashed it.
I got half. Yes, half a point.
Woo!
I love that. Now imagine being German and hearing "Oh Christmas Tree" for the first time. What is that? I love that. Oh yeah, good luck on your interview, Jessica.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll
Good luck.
smash it. Okay, so interesting fact. Apparently, when they say so, they've got calling birds, right? So instead of calling birds, the 19th century went all the way through canary birds, coloured birds, curly birds, corley birds, and also originally collie birds was coal birds because they were black. So in the 19th century, there was no fucking way for anybody to get the words to this one right anyway, because everybody had a different regional version of it.
4 birds.
Yeah.
Four
Birds.
Okay, so question 6, we had name song titles. So when we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm.
Let us know.
Yay!
Yay!
Woo! I feel like Victoria is actually like getting so many more ticks than she thought, and after this, she's going to be like, "I deserve a drink." A ray of hope flickers in the sky. A ray of hope.
Is it
Is it-
when a child is born?
What a
Yes,
yeah.
Victoria.
Nice.
Well, oh, did Amy get it as well? Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yay! I love it. Okay. With logs on the fire and gifts on the tree, we should burn this Christmas song because it's offensive to the ears.
Is it mistletoe and wine?
It's offensive. It's offensive.
Yes.
To well done. That's a better rhyme. It is.
Mistletoe.
Mistletoe and wine.
Yes. Mistletoe, and please ban it from the radio. Wish I could be dancing now in the girls I love.
Is it called Stop the Cavalry?
Yes, Amy.
Oh.
Well done.
I wrote Little Drummer Boy.
Oh, okay. In fairness, my papa might have been misleading when I sang that one originally. Okay, and then the last one was way up north where the air gets cold.
Is it Little Saint Nick?
Yes, Amy! Oh
I'm
my
impressed.
god.
I'm impressed.
Smash
Beach
that.
Boys.
Fire.
Look at that. I like that. Collie birds just gave me a very cute mental image. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. With little waggy tails. Okay, so the next one was guessing the Christmas songs that were not British Christmas songs. So we had a pukeko and a ponga tree. That actually comes from New Zealand.
Yes.
Hey, well done,
Nice.
Victoria!
I don't know how I got that.
Amazing.
Nice.
I feel like
Bravo.
ponga tree.
Bongo.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I like that. So, and then we had Bethlehema, which was I think it literally translates to Bethlehem, but it is Nigerian.
Oh,
There you
wow.
go. We have all learned a thing.
Mhm.
Okay, and then we had Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. So for this, I will just accept the Americas because it was written by a Puerto Rican singer, and that is where it became popular before it moved on to everywhere else because it's a proper catchy little tune. Oh, that is yes. For their use of consonants in their language, I would have also maybe guessed that myself. So, and then we have Silent Night. So, Victoria, you think you got that one?
Is it Germany?
It's Austria.
That's what I thought.
Oh, I think Germany as well.
Austria. So, interestingly enough, apparently in 2011, UNESCO declared this as intangible cultural heritage. So it belongs to them. It's just that nobody in the world knows that it belongs to them. Yes. And then we had El Burrito Sabanero. Where did we guess? Did we go
Mexico?
Spain.
I put Mexico / Spain.
I like that. The burrito was misleading.
Spanish.
Burrito was misleading. And then the last one that we had was Eau de Frolic. Frolic. Did anybody have a guess?
I put German again.
Yes!
Yay!
Well done. I love it. Eau de Frolic. And I feel like German does sound very Scottish.
Apparently, Scottish people are apparently good at learning German and Spanish because we can roll our R's quite well for Spanish, and we can do this sound really well for German. Like I remember a languages teacher telling me that once.
That's really interesting because I've always been. I think if I was gonna like learn just a language just for fun, I would go for German. Because it makes sense in my head. I like that. I can't count these points, but if this was pass fail, I definitely. Oh no. Okay, right. So, which Christmas movies did these songs come from? Marley and Marley. Woo!
Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yay! Yeah. Amy's like, I hate you all. Don't like movies that have sensitive things in them.
I don't have a TV.
The best things happen when you're dancing and count your blessings. It came from White Christmas. Best things happen when you're dancing.
Yes.
And now we're all like, oh, Bing Crosby, make me dance as well. Until then, you realize that Bing Crosby's a little bit inherently creepy, and then you change your mind again.
That's the extended title.
Don't learn German for fun. It's awful. I love that. Oh my god, I'm currently learning Bokmal. Where does that come from, Amartine? Where does that come from? I like that. My sheet is covered in red crosses.
I almost got my marking pen out, but quite frankly.
No, don't do that to yourself. Okay, so last one was, what's this?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got that one.
I like the line from that. The only line that I can ever consistently remember from that is, but we might lose some pieces and Jack would beat us black and green. Oh, it's Norwegian. Wow. Oh, yay. I got White Christmas. I'm wetting myself with it. Okay. So what happened in these Christmas songs? Bonus points if you can name this song. Where was Chris Rea traveling to?
Home.
Yes. Driving home for Christmas. Mm-hmm.
Harry, do you dislike that song because your job is driving?
No, I just like that song because it's miserable. He sounds so unhappy. I don't want to be unhappy at Christmas.
Man stuck in traffic.
Yeah, that's like.
Oh, I love driving home for Christmas whilst listening to Driving Home for Christmas.
Yes,
I'm into that.
The thing is, though, I used to love Driving Home for Christmas, and like for the past 10 years, whenever it comes on the radio, Harry like flinches.
Yeah.
So I'm automatically like, oh, for God's sake, whatever machine, skip. Oh no! I love all these really accomplished people who are learning
Wow.
languages.
Wow.
We are currently learning Scottish Gaelic
Yes.
together,
Yeah.
That's cool.
which is
I
very
love
it's very fun. And now we cannot go into a restaurant without saying Salinias Peeper instead of salt and pepper. It's a journey that we're on. Okay,
that.
so
Ride that storm.
what sent the waitresses to the only all-night grocery store?
Cranberries.
Cranberries. She'd forgot cranberries for her little sad turkey that she was having all alone. And then the sexy man was also in the grocery store, also buying cranberries. You people are miserable and wrong. Why were we putting holly on our own front door? Because it's beginning to look like Christmas.
I knew what song it was, but I couldn't think of the rationale behind it.
I love that. You're like, I know the tune, but I don't know the answer.
Well, I was thinking about the bit that's like the prettiest sight you'll see, so I put to make it pretty.
I would have accepted any of those. Anything that would have gone with it. Okay. And then what was the alien following when he halted his craft?
Was it music?
No.
I wrote Santa Claus.
It was a light over
Oh, it was
the
a
shed
light.
where
Damn.
Mary was having the baby. I don't know what to do with that. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. That was a space. You deserved that.
I can't breathe. Oh my god.
Yes, Michelle. Well done. A light from afar. You've ruined everybody. Nobody is okay now. You've broken everybody.
Okay.
Oh, I thought the holly and the ivy. Oh, I love that song.
Oh,
I
right.
sing Christmas songs all night now. And the sound effect, the production value is going up.
Because every time I hear someone talk about, the Mary and the manger and stuff, that's all I'm going to hear in my head is that.
You've broken everybody. You've ruined everybody's Christmas. And yeah. Anyway, so the alien song that I was talking about is A Spaceman Came Traveling.
Such a good song.
And also, whoever mentioned Babylon Zoo, that's also a good song. Yes.
I think it was in the comments somewhere.
I believe you, but I do. What is this a Christmas song or just a song?
Just a song.
No, just a song.
Oh, just a song. How do I not know this? Would I know the tune?
Yeah, I'd play it sometimes.
Oh, okay. All right. It's a Harry song.
Not like often playing music,
before our time. Okay, so how do these things work? What brings Frosty the Snowman to life?
I can't remember.
It's a magic hat. His hat's magic. He was his hat on, and then the Leave Hygiene advert.
Whoa!
I love Christmas, but I feel like it came super early this year. I feel like it's because everything's been so stressful up until now that suddenly it's time for Christmas, and we're all like, "But I've done nothing."
Yeah,
it can't be time for Christmas yet.
I am not ready for Christmas.
Yes. Oh, I like this. I've answered about 2 questions this round, but I'm still sitting and beaming at my screen and having a blast. And thanks for the extra laugh, Harry. Thank you. I honestly didn't mean to make this complicated. This is just what it's like in the inside of my head. So, how many reindeers pull Santa's sleigh?
I put 9.
I put 10.
Well done, everyone. It's 9. You got it. It's kind of a trick, and you realised that it was a bit of a trick question because nobody includes Rudolph.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I did the like their names, and then
I can't do their names. I cannot consistently do the reindeers' names.
Oh, your mother can.
I couldn't remember them all. I just did the syllables of the song in my head, and it was like, there's this many.
Did you hear the derision in Harry's voice there? Oh, your mother can. Your mother can get all of the reindeers.
Any mention of them, boom, they're all there. Mention them again, boom, they're all there.
What's what?
So there we go.
Dasher,
Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen and Rudolph. Rudolph.
Aha.
See, I feel like Rudolph gets this whole song to themselves, but don't actually get the song to themselves because the only bit that everybody remembers is the getting annoyed with not being able to list everybody's names.
Yeah.
It's very sad. It's exploitation, really. Okay, so in order to get Santa Claus to come to town, we better not
Shout on cry.
Or there's another
Pout.
one.
Oh,
Pout.
pout.
Yes. So they were all perfectly acceptable. Better not put. You better not cry. I'm telling you what. Okay, I'll stop. And then lastly, what is Mr. Grinch's brain full of?
Fingers from your like.
Black spiders.
Oh.
I took claws because I couldn't work out what you were doing.
That's fair. I was trying to Okay, so the bonus question was how many Christmas songs can you list with the word Christmas in the title? Who wants to type theirs in the chat? How many did Victoria get?
5.
5. Well done, Amy.
I got 9.
Well done. Oh, right. Okay. List them. Go for it.
You want me to? Oh God, now I have to remember what they were.
Oh no, Amy didn't write them down. Okay. Did Victoria write them down?
Yeah, I wrote them down. So,
Let
Merry
me-
Christmas, everyone.
Yes.
Do they know it's Christmas?
Yes.
Christmas trio, Christmas tree.
Yep.
Driving home for Christmas. Sorry, Harry. And rocking around the Christmas tree.
Well done.
Good.
Rocking Around the Christmas Tree was also my first answer. I was like, that is my second favorite Christmas song. I will take that one.
So
Yes.
on top of those ones, I had "Where Are You Christmas" from the Grinch.
Yeah. I don't have
Last
that on the list.
Christmas.
Oh,
Last Christmas.
Yes.
I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day.
Yes.
Yes.
Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Yes. Well
I
done.
think
Oh,
that
I
was
love
it.
that.
Oh,
Okay.
and all I want for Christmas is you.
Yes,
Harry.
well done. So Sarah got 31. I am so impressed. I stopped. So I'm going to read you the ones I've got because immediately everybody's just going to kick themselves when they couldn't list them. However, like I say, my brain malfunctioned after a couple, and I'm so impressed with anybody who like manages to go in this full tangent. So we had possibilities: Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, Last Christmas, Blue Christmas, which also needs to get in the bin.
Yes.
Hate. Christmas, Baby Please Come Home, White Christmas, Wonderful Christmas Time, Happy Christmas, War Is Over, The Christmas Song, All I Want for Christmas Is You, Christmas Without You. That's very sad. Take Me Home for Christmas, A Holly Jolly Christmas. I knew I wasn't going to get through the whole list without singing. 12 Days of Christmas, This Christmas, Do They Know It's Christmas? Merry Christmas, Baby, Driving Home for Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank God it's Christmas. Christmas Wrapping. Father Christmas. I Believe in Father Christmas. Step Into Christmas. I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. Merry Christmas, everybody. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth. The most horrifying song I have ever heard. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. We Wish You a Merry Christmas. And Oh Christmas Tree.
And that's, yeah, there are others.
Yes.
So if you got them right.
Yeah.
I like this. I like that this was the most
Yes.
valid one. Yes, I like this. 31 is impressive. Step Into Christmas.
That's a
Yes.
good song.
The hat I got for Christmas is too big, and now I'm stuck on that one. Oh, All I Want for Christmas and Two Front Teeth. Different after a dentist.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, Harry's got the dentist tomorrow. I'm sorry we brought that up. So, Amy, I feel like no matter what your round is, everybody's going to be relieved. That it's
Well, it's interesting you say that because I'm going to put a little disclaimer in. Everything I found is Google search, so please, I know I don't want to be speaking for any one culture or country or tradition, please. Just so you
That's
know.
okay, don't worry. Yeah, that is absolutely Christmas no longer sounds like a real word after that. Yeah. I got halfway through the list and was like, please don't start replacing this with something. Please manage to say Christmas all the way until the end. Okay.
It's like Benedict Cumberbatch and people just say whatever starts with B and ends.
Okay, so quickly before we do Amy's round, would you rather spend all day watching Christmas movies or spend all day Christmas shopping? I will put the caveat that Christmas shopping can be done from your couch.
Yeah, movies, clearly. Like,
Movies, yeah. I clearly
Yeah.
haven't seen many of them, so
you've got some catching up.
I need
Get on
to
that,
get on
Amy.
that.
Were you spending too much time Christmas shopping and not watching Christmas movies, Amy? Was that what it was?
Yeah. Or my dad always says when it comes to me that sometimes I sit and think and other times I just sit. So that's
so
probably more like
cheeky.
it.
Oh, I love this. Okay, lots of people for movies. I hate Christmas shopping. No,
Yeah.
shopping for books. See, if it was Christmas shopping specifically just for other people, I would do that over Christmas movies.
Mhm.
I love me finding a gift for other people. I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. Okay,
It's
one
just
more.
people are outside. That's the problem. So
This
Yeah.
is very
Yes.
true. Okay, would you rather? So this is definitely a quote reference to Elf. Would you rather visit the 7 levels of the candy cane forest or the sea of swirly whirly gumdrops?
I
I'm
haven't
going-
seen it.
I'm going for gumdrops.
I'll go for
Gum-
I'm
gumdrops.
going for gumdrops as well.
I'll go for gumdrops.
I've made you watch Elf. Sarah!
Yeah,
I made you watch Elf.
doesn't mean I remember stuff.
I like to whisper too.
Oh, I like this. I like this as well. Like movies, unless it's Etsy browsing, because that hole goes deep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it
You've been there
does.
for a long time.
Oh
yes.
my god. Candy canes. Yes, the forest. Okay, I like that. It's the Gemini in me. Swirly whirly. Prefer forest to seas. Yeah.
I
Okay.
prefer seas to forest, I think.
You
I'm a
prefer
coastal.
see, yeah. See, it depends. If we're going for aesthetics, then I'm definitely going for the sea. But I do not want to live next to the sea because that is scary. I will live in the forest, whether it's candy canes or real trees.
I live like a minute from the sea. I feel like I couldn't do anything different.
Oh, I love that. Oh, now I'm picturing you like some sort of romantic Highlander lady from Outlander or something.
Like
Just
with my cardigan like this.
yeah, your cardigan and like your hair streaming in the wind as you walk along the rocky seashore. I love
Not
that.
quite. More like picking up dog poop. So
And the glamour has died. Then Gumdrops, I haven't seen Elf. Levels and Swirly Whirly just don't sound good. That's fair enough.
mm.
Okay, Amy, are you ready?
Right, bye-bye.
Yes, I am.
Just
feel
to
like I'm
clarify,
nervous.
I'm not kissing Harry. It's just that Harry doesn't want to be covered in red lipstick, which
That's
I think is fair. I don't understand it, but I think it's fair. Okay,
First
go,
of all,
Amy, go.
I have a question for when we get to the end. Would people like the background context for the answers? Because I've got like little paragraphs of info, and I'm
Yeah,
just wondering if people want the kind of the general gist.
absolutely. I think
hoping.
we all love to be Christmas educated.
So originally these weren't all multiple choice, but then I tested this quiz out on my mother, and she said it was too hard. So this is kind of it's not necessarily Christmas traditions completely. It's Christmas time
Okay.
traditions across the world. So Christmas, Yule, New Year, that kind of thing. Okay.
Yep.
So we've got 10 questions, and the bonus is in one of the questions. So,
I love this. Everybody's like, yes, we stan an educated queen. Hit us with the info. Give me that research.
right.
I love that.
Okay. So
Okay, go.
the first one. Are we ready?
Yes.
Woo. Okay. So the first one is in Ukrainian folklore. A widow and her children go to sleep at night on Christmas Eve and wake up to find that their Christmas tree was decorated during the night by what living creature?
Oh, that's so nice.
There's A, squirrels, B, spiders, C, birds.
I'm gonna go for the one that I hope it is.
I've got the full story for you, Leanne, at the end.
Oh, that sounds so magical. I love this
Yeah.
one.
Right, so question 2 is on New Year across the world, it is tradition to join hands and sing Auld Lang Syne. a poem by which famous Scottish poet? And the bonus point here is if you know what Auld Lang Syne means. Or you can take a stab at it, because there's a few different interpretations.
That's true. Okay. I feel like I'm going to show my arse with this one, but I'm fine with that.
Stuart McBride.
Oh, I love. Yeah, can I have a creature to do the work? Where do I sign up? Yes. Do you know nobody likes Snow White, and I was like, no, that is a forward-thinking bitch.
Yeah.
That girl has got her stuff all sorted out.
Yeah.
Right, this is one that I have faith that quite a few of you will know. So, in Iceland, the custom, I'll read it to you. Jolla Boka Flod, I might pop it in the comments if I can,
Yeah.
involves the exchanging of what item on Christmas Eve? A, alcohol, B, clothes, C, books. I'm going to quickly pop into it, see if I can get into the chat myself.
If you put it in the private chat, I'll post it.
Okay,
post it and that'll
that's
be
probably easier. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. I probably didn't.
You did a better stab than my German.
I give it a whack. If you need the question repeated, well, I could probably do that actually. So in Iceland, the custom Jolla Boka Flod involves the exchanging of what item on Christmas Eve? Alcohol, clothes, or books?
Ooh. Oh, I love that. Some people have spotted this on Instagram recently.
That's
I love
where I know it from.
Question number 4, also in Iceland, a giant animal is said to roam the countryside at Christmas time. It's known as the Yule blank. So I've got A, goat, B, deer, C, cat.
I know which one I want it to be.
So also in Iceland, a giant animal is said to roam the countryside at Christmas. It's known as the Yule blank. So goat, deer, or cat.
Okay. I like these questions. These questions are good.
Yeah.
I feel like the question asking part is the shortest, but the answers will take a while because I've got context for them all. So question 5. Seeing as Australia is in the southern hemisphere, Christmas falls during the summer months. Around Christmas, it is common for people to hold street parties. What game is commonly played during these street parties? So we have A, cricket, B, volleyball, C, football.
Okay. I feel like Harry downstairs is probably jumping up and down like, I know that one.
So just to kind of sum that one up, so at Christmas in Australia, at a street party, what game is commonly played? So A, cricket, B, volleyball, C, football.
I love this round. This round is great.
Number 6, in Japan, Christmas Day is not a public holiday. However, Christmas Eve is seen as a time to celebrate what? A, family, B, good fortune, C, romance.
Ooh.
So in Japan, Christmas Day is not a public holiday. However, Christmas Eve is seen as a time to celebrate what? A, family, B, good fortune, C, romance.
I love it. I'm enchanted by Amy's round.
You look really happy.
I am really happy. I love that I have family in Oz too.
Okay, don't. I'm like, I don't want to like speak for everyone within these places' traditions, but
it's fine.
So number 7 is 2 truths, 1 lie. So you have to identify the lie.
Ooh.
So it's Kenyan traditions.
Okay.
So the first one is, in Kenya, Santa is not acknowledged as arriving in a sleigh or with reindeer, but rather on a camel, in a Land Rover, or on a bike. The second one is, in Kenya, some individuals brew their own wine to enjoy over the festive period, to enjoy with nyama choma, the most recognized Christmas meal.
Ooh.
The last one is in Kenya, often people will have a cypress tree as their Christmas tree.
Ooh.
Yeah, Japan KFC for Christmas. That's something that I read about.
I love that.
Much less
Right.
hassle.
Can you remind me of that one? So the first one
Yes.
was
In Kenya, oh, right, hang on. In Kenya, Santa is not acknowledged as arriving in a sleigh or with reindeer, but rather on a camel, in a Land Rover, or on a bike.
okay.
The second one is some individuals brew their own wine to enjoy over the festive period to enjoy with nyama choma, the most recognized Christmas meal. And the last one is in Kenya, often people will have a cypress tree as their Christmas tree.
Okay. Okay. My
Okay.
sleuthing skills have been put to the test. Finding the lie.
Yeah, so find the lie, that one. Number 8 is what object do Dutch children leave by the chimney or back door on St. Nicholas's Eve, which is the 5th of December? So A, a bowl, B, a shoe, C, a stocking. Your eyes are filled with wonder.
I love this. This is amazing. I can't
It
wait
was
for all the
really interesting.
backstories.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. Is all like
Yeah.
the context.
Right. Question 9 is what blah, blah, blah. What do French children receive if they send Père Noël a Christmas letter? A, a letter, B, a postcard, C, a picture.
Ooh.
Okay. So
Yeah.
number 10, last one. In Peru, what delicacy do families, friends, and children gather to give out to others at Christmas? So the A is ceviche, B, chocolate, C, tea. So in Peru, what delicacy do families, friends, and children gather to give out to others at Christmas? A, ceviche, B, chocolate, C, tea.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Sinterklaas. I wasn't sure how to say it,
Sinter-
but it was either that or St. Nicholas's Eve.
I love that.
So that's my round.
We've
There's
made
11
everybody
points up for
hungry
them.
as well now, Amy. You've made everybody hungry.
Yeah, I'm now eating.
Go get your KFC. I still haven't had my tea, so I'm gonna.
Victoria's like down to the last of her sweeties.
Nice. So, is everyone locked in their answers? Does anyone want one of them
Oh,
repeated?
did you have a bonus one, Amy?
So the bonus was if you know what Auld Lang Syne means.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Okay.
within that question.
Okay, cool.
Does anyone need anything repeated?
Ooh, I like that. Dutchies and Germans. Nicholas is a busy chap. Oh, did you write it to Santa as a kid?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, and we had a proper chimney for a while. So in Scotland, we would say that you would like put it up the lum for Santa. So you would put it up the chimney for Santa.
No.
So we would. I'm assuming my mother wrote down all the salient details and then burned it. It was like, nah, mate.
This guy's with me. Right, are we ready for answers?
Yes.
Right, so for the first one, in Ukrainian folklore, a widow and her children go to sleep, and what creature decorates their tree? The answer was B, spiders.
Yay! I got it.
So,
that's because I hoped that was the answer.
I was hoping it was squirrels. It's a lot cuter.
Well, the story is really lovely. So basically, it's this poverty-stricken family who live in a small cramped hut, and a pine cone falls from a tree and grows into a Christmas tree. And the children are really excited about it. However, they realize that they won't be able to afford to decorate the tree. So they're crying at nighttime on Christmas Eve, and spiders hear them and go out and decorate the tree with beautiful webs. And so on Christmas morning, they woke up and the sun was glinting off of all the beautiful webs. So now it is a Ukrainian tradition to have web decorations on your tree, and it's seen as good luck if you see a pine tree that has a real spider's web on it. So tree ornaments.
Can we have webs on our Christmas tree?
So tree ornaments called pavuchki, meaning little spiders, are typically made of paper and wire.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
It's lovely. You should look up pictures. It's really pretty, really pretty.
I want spiders on my Christmas tree.
It did make me think of you. I was like, you would love that.
Yeah, we had random out of season baby spiders hatch on the window at our back door, and we were like, dudes, do you know what time of year it is? Are you okay?
They're from Ukraine. They're here
Like,
to
that's
help.
so cute. Like, I thought it was a squirrel, but it's cuter than a spider, right? Come on,
I was
guys.
trying to
it's
think
cuter.
of cute animals that it could be.
Yeah, I know. I love that. Mother of like Khaleesi can have her mother of dragons. I can be mother of spiders. I'm fine with that. I'll take that.
Love it. So, question 2 was on New Year. You sing Auld Lang Syne, and who wrote that? It was Robert Burns or Robbie Burns. And Auld Lang Syne, this is the bonus point. It means old long since, or times gone by, or times long past. So something of that vibe, you get an extra point.
Okay, I feel like my Scottishness has been like
your Scottish pass hasn't been revoked.
I was literally thinking I was just going to be hanging my arse out in the air there, like I know nothing.
So question 3, in Iceland, the custom Jólabókaflóð involves the exchanging of what item on Christmas Eve? The answer is books.
Yes.
And this tradition's lovely, and I think it's amazing. So it translates to Christmas book flood, where people exchange books on Christmas Eve and spend the night reading their new books. So between September and December, households receive a catalogue called Bókatadindi, which shows all the newest publications in Iceland. And it's considered the backbone of the Icelandic publishing industry. And I found this interesting, in other countries where the book industry is fueled by a core group of readers who read all the time and buy books all the time, in Iceland, it's predominantly because everyone buys books at Christmas. It's not a core group of people who are keeping the industry running. It's everyone through gift giving, which I think is lovely.
I think I want to cry.
So I know.
Oh my god! Like Victoria brought the fun, I brought the stress, and Amy brought the wholesomeness.
Yeah. No, I don't think you brought the stress, Leanne. I think you brought the good
you brought the sound effects.
Yeah.
We're a full compliment, guys.
I love this as well. If you're a mother of spiders, I'm parent of reptiles. We have webs around the satellite dish. Can I be mother of cats? Yes, all of these things are perfectly acceptable. And I love that everybody's reporting in where they have house spiders now. And I'm like, yes.
Makes you feel better.
I wrote to Santa once or twice, Dear Santa, I've tried to be quite good this year, but I had quite a few arguments with Mummy. Oh, bless.
Called growth.
Yes, it is.
So question 4 was also in Iceland, a giant animal is said to roam the countryside at Christmas. This is known as the Yule cat.
Oh my god! Right, so I
wanted a goat.
They're all moving, right?
Of course you did. I chose cat because I wanted it to be cat, but I thought deer would be more authentic.
I thought it was deer.
So I went with that.
So the answer is Yule cat. Traditionally, farmers used the cat as an incentive to their farm workers. Those who worked hard would receive new clothes, where those who didn't would be at risk of being devoured by the Yule cat.
I do that with my kids at work. Like, Yule cat will come and get you if you don't get this test right. Like,
I feel like that's very cat energy. Like, I love you right now. You can have presents. Now I'm going to eat your face off.
This cat does not stand for slackers.
I love that. No, that's classic cat energy. I'm going with that.
It's apparently a tradition to receive a new set of clothes at Christmas. Because you've appeased the Yule cat.
That'll be why Santa brings you pants and socks every Christmas.
Yes.
You've worked so hard, Harry.
You've been working hard for feeding all of the Yule cats.
So I'm allowed underwear.
Yes.
So question 5 was about Australian street parties.
Please be cricket.
It is cricket.
Yes.
Well done.
Yes.
So it's common for them to have activities such as barbecues and cricket.
Yes.
Games.
I love that.
Yeah.
Honestly, Kirsty upsets me every year by me going like, oh, I've no snow. And she's like, I've just found my tiniest summer shorts. And I'm like...
Well, apparently, according to the forecast, it is meant to snow this weekend.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
In Scotland, anyway.
Even
I'm like,
down here where I am, where the soft southern are supposed to be snow. Yeah, I'm like,
fingers crossed.
but like not too much because I got places to be if I'm allowed out.
Yeah,
So.
I got things to
You
do.
don't have places to be, so it can
I
snow.
haven't finished work yet. Soon.
Only like 2 more days.
Yes.
That's
You've
not the
got this.
weekend.
Okay.
So we can have snow.
Okay.
It's your weekend.
Yeah, that's true.
Question number 6 is, in Japan, Christmas Day is not a public holiday. However, Christmas Eve is seen as a time to celebrate romance.
Oh, I got that wrong.
Here's the scoop, guys.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve is seen as a romantic occasion in Japan and a time where people in relationships get to spend quality time together and exchange presents. It's suggested that the reason for this is to do with media rep of the holiday as a way of for restaurants and hotels to boost the economy by encouraging people to spend quality time with their partners. It's also got a whole hookup aspect as well, where you're like, I need someone to be with on Christmas Eve.
Oh my God.
To go get KFC with. So between 1989 and 2018, the 23rd of December was Japan's significant winter holiday, as it was Emperor Akito's birthday. So they had a public holiday on the 23rd rather than on Christmas because they don't, that's more important. So it's now February 23rd because the new emperor's birthday is on the 23rd of February. So it's been moved.
It's for hookups.
Yeah.
I'm shook.
So I read an article last night about the pressure of trying of being single on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, because what happens if you're single? That's my like. You just
I don't know. Just go to KFC solo. It's maybe better.
I
anyway.
love that. New the
sounds
romance
better.
one, full YouTube education, as we all are. Can I just say as well, like the chat about cats is making me so happy.
There was somewhere I read about that builds a goat over Advent, like a big straw goat over Advent, and I can't remember where, but I'll find out for you, Harry, because I was a little bit disappointed too.
I love it.
So yeah, the answer was romance, which was a shock to me as well.
Yes.
2 truths and 1 lie.
I eat my chicken sandwich alone.
Story of my life. So the 2 truths and a lie. The first one about Santa arriving on a camel, Land Rover, or a bike is true. That is kind of the widely accepted idea.
That was my first guess at a lie, and I scribbled it out. You're my witness. I scribbled it out.
In Kenya, some individuals brew their own wine. That's a tweaked truth. So they brew their own beer. They tend to drink beer with nyama choma, which is roasted meat. But in the more rural areas of Kenya, they brew their own for their family and friends, which means that they also have cypress trees as their Christmas trees, which they decorate with balloons, leaves, and ribbons in bright colors.
Amazing.
Yeah, so kind of cheeky lie there, but yeah.
What? Yeah.
I like it because I wouldn't know anything about Kenyan Christmas unless I'd gone and looked for the information.
Yeah, you should go and done Google. I love it. This is the best round ever. Not that Victoria's round wasn't amazing, but I'm like learning stuff.
Outrageous.
So, question 8: what object do Dutch children leave by the chimney or back door on St. Nicholas, or it was Sinterklaas?
Is it a bowl?
It's a shoe.
Why?
So, in Holland, December. What was that? I missed that.
I just got my tongue out like the adult I am.
We're just being horrible to each other, Amy. It's standard practice.
It's like on my screen, it's you two at the top just fighting and me at the bottom.
We're basically just elbowing each other that way. There we go.
It's like,
oh no, other way, that way. Nearly got Harry.
So, in Holland, December 5th.
Let Amy talk.
Now, children. Yeah, so in Holland, December 5th is known as St. Nicholas's Eve, where families enjoy a feast and a letter banquet, which is a cake traditionally shaped in the initial of the family's surname. Gifts are exchanged with personal verses written by the gift giver before children lay out their shoes, which are filled with carrots and hay for St. Nicholas or Sinterklaas's horses. In the morning, children hope to waken to a shoe filled with treats such as chocolate, marzipan, or gingerbread.
Yum.
The
Yes.
only time of year I actually cleaned my shoes. I bet yourself who was sitting there the entire time, like, I know it. I know the
I know
twins.
this one.
Oh, there you go.
Verified.
Strawberries in Sweden every year. I think every year someone tries to set on fire.
Oh,
wait,
okay. I
another
knew
one.
it was somewhere in Europe. Just couldn't remember where.
There's another comment there about Twitter bio. I love Christmas and I don't play with matches.
Fire safety, kids.
Yeah. Safety
Love it.
first.
So,
Is that the
question 9 was, what do French children receive if they send Père Noël, Father Christmas, a Christmas letter? The answer is a postcard, and apparently, I did try and fact check this, but everywhere was confirming. Since 1962, France has had a law that stipulates that any letter to Père Noël must be responded to in the form of a postcard. Postmen will deliver the replies to children across France.
Awesome.
I'm guessing that's quite a hard law to keep up, but yeah, apparently so. I did a lot of Googling there, and the most recent confirmation I could find was 2018.
I love that.
And it
I
was-
love that there's like a law that says
Yeah.
Santa must answer you.
Yeah,
Like,
you
like
Scrooge.
who is Santa's manager though? Like, who's like, look, I'm sorry, but
So do you
these
have a
Christmas
P.O.
letters
box?
are late.
If they can do that for Father Christmas, why can't they do that for Sky? Answer us.
Oh my God.
Love it.
There's always a Salty Harry in the background of my life. Know this. Know this.
Thumbs of chapter.
I love this as well. That's so sweet.
It is. I love that idea. Imagine. I just want to know what's on the picture on the postcard.
Yeah.
Is it like Santa on a sunny holiday or something?
It's the postal worker trudging through like Santa.
I know. Postcards of where exactly? That's what I wonder.
Yeah. I love that. Answers on a postcard gets a new meaning. Yeah.
Imagine how exciting that would be, though, to get a postcard and be like, "Oh,
I
Santa wrote me on his
know.
holidays."
And because it's a law and like every kid who writes gets an answer, they must be able to keep the Santa's a real thing going for like a much longer time. That's
know.
cool.
Yeah.
Santa is real, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
course.
getting something, so I hope so.
Clearly.
So the last question was, in Peru, what delicacy do families, friends, and children gather to give out to others at Christmas? Besides ceviche, chocolate, or tea, and the answer is chocolate. So it's known as chocolatada navideña.
Ooh.
Into Spanish coming out there. And people gather in the morning to collect chocolate, hot chocolate, and panettone bread, and these are shared with the less fortunate or with the church and wider community. Before giving out the food, there are games and entertainment where children can play with toys and enjoy sweet treats like lollipops and biscuits.
Oh,
This
sign me
is
up.
My
so
throat hurts.
incredibly wholesome.
Yeah, that's my round.
Amy deserves something for that round. Like Amy deserves all the points. I'll take the ticker tape thing away now because it's been drawing my eye the entire show. I have to stop myself from looking at it. It's like ADHD break like every 3 seconds.
What's happening? I'd love to know how people go on.
With a bobble of Santa on his holidays knitted up in snorkeling gear, but in Hawaii. Oh,
I love that. That's so sweet. It's like a nice
That's
sentimental.
a yummy Christmas tradition.
know.
I love that.
Yeah, because Mel said, because she's in Australia, Santa in Australia on the beach having a summer Christmas break.
I love. Oh. Is this the point where I tell you that Harry and our personal favorite tradition for Christmas is reading a children's Christmas book called Santa's Husband? And
you mentioned this on your channel before, I feel.
Yeah.
See that little stack there? So basically, I don't know how I heard about this at the time that it came out, but we pre-ordered it. So this is Santa and his husband.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's adorable, and it basically tells the story of like every year what Santa and his husband do together to get all like the chores done for Christmas. And there's unions in it. There's like policies for the reindeers, and also there's this entire spread. Hold on. Where they got married, and it's all the Christmas traditions from around the world, and also there's there's like jack-o'-lanterns and like the Yeti and everything's in there.
That's lovely.
It's so adorable.
I
And
want to read that.
Yeah.
the last page of it, after everything, because like after like Santa coming home and getting like tucked in from doing his rounds, the last page says, and as long as there is a Santa Claus, he will have a man waiting at home who loves him. Also, Santa's husband's name is David. Last page. It is so adorable.
I will go on Amazon and try and find this book.
Seriously, you can still get secondhand copies of it. I think it's out of print now, but there are loads of secondhand copies floating about. But it's so cute. So that's our favourite.
It is.
Have you guys got like your own favourite?
I was going to ask. I want to know what people's traditions are.
Yeah.
What do we do every year? So, well, decorating the Christmas tree all together is our Christmas tradition every single year. But
I enjoy your time lapse of that every year. Well.
Yeah, I always do a time lapse of it. I don't post it publicly because it's got Charlie in it, but
it's mine. It's about me.
Yeah, but like I don't post it publicly because it's got the boy. But yeah, Christmas Eve every year I always read a Christmas Carol. So I'll always like once the house is ready and like the chores are done and stuff, I will settle down and read. I spend a couple of hours reading Christmas Carol, and that always like I've done that since I was a kid, so it's just a nice like thing that we do every year, or I do every year. So yeah,
that's really nice. That's one of our other ones as well. As we about maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, I found a recording of a Christmas Carol read by Patrick Stewart.
Yeah,
and so that's we wrap presents and we listen to that together, which is very chill. Lovely. I think that's the longest we're ever silent in the house is listening to Patrick Stewart.
Love it. Love it.
What about you, Amy? What do you do?
So Christmas has always been at my house. And I suppose, well, there were 3 of us. Like I have 2 brothers, and every night before bed, we couldn't hang our stockings on the mantelpiece.
Yeah.
So we used to take a dining room chair because it had slats and position them where we like to sit to open our presents, and hang the stocking on the chair. And then every morning, like when we would wake up on Christmas morning, we all had our own wrapping paper as well. And the only we don't have many that are particularly unique, but we always have a takeaway on Christmas Eve. Although this year we're having steak. I'm excited. And I always make my bed fresh on Christmas Eve, and always have done. And like I do it on the eve of my birthday as well. I don't know why. I think it's just the idea of getting a really nice night's sleep before that day. So a couple of years ago, when I got my dog, I got my friend got me Wednesday Christmas bedding. So that'll be going on Friday night, and it's just going to bed at a reasonable time, not setting an alarm, because we're a house of adults now, and having nice fresh bedding on is just the best.
We don't need an alarm on Christmas Day.
No,
I can't wait because I wake up early.
I'm the same.
No, I'm not like that.
Yeah, like ridiculously early, like 6 a.m. early. Yeah,
I will be awake. We can text each other, Harry, because I'll be awake at like 5 a.m. waiting for the boys. I'm literally like in bed, like wake up, like trying to make like subtle noises to wake people up, like rolling over quite loudly or like coughing or something, and I'm like, come on, like yawn, stretching.
Yeah, that would not apply in this household.
That is about as good as it's gonna get to be subtle.
I sleep like the dead.
When you actually do sleep.
When I actually do sleep, my entire body shuts off and I sleep like the dead. So I think it was maybe like year 3 or something like that, and I had insomnia on like Christmas Eve, and I realized how awake Harry is. And I was like, no, I told you, I'm always wired on Christmas Eve. I'm like, but I didn't believe it, and now I believe it. Oh my God, please go to sleep. Okay, so
normally no alarm for me means like I will sleep until I wake up naturally, and it'll be late. But on Christmas, I don't set an alarm, but I wake up about 9, which for me is early. Like early.
That's too late. The boys have got until about 7 a.m. latest before I'm actively waking. Like clanging around the house, being like, "Get up,
I love that
Christmas morning,
so
get out of
much.
bed."
Oh, I love that. Right. So what about everybody else's Christmas tradition? Okay, yes, several people being like buying Santa's husband.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so there was a TV advert this year. It was it Swedish Post? I can't remember. I can't remember which postal service, but it was a postal service that or was it, where was it?
I'm just
Because
googling.
basically in that country, Victoria do the sensible thing. I'm just like, where was it? And Victoria's like, I
Norwegian,
look up.
the
There
Norwegian
we go.
Postal Service.
Yeah, the Norwegian Postal Service. So basically, they have had the right for I don't know how many years to be able to marry anybody that you wanted to. It's not been an issue there. And so basically, it's a single older guy who accidentally wakes up on his couch when Santa's in his living room, and he and Santa fall in love over several Christmases. And for the very last like part of the advert, he says, he writes in his letter to Santa, like, all I want for Christmas is you. And he gets dressed up for him and he waits up for him, and Santa doesn't turn up, and he's like, oh my God. And then the door goes and it's the postal worker being like, I've got you some presents that are for you. And he's like, oh God, like Santa's not bringing them this year. He didn't come. And he walks into his living room and Santa's there, and he's like, I took the day off so that I could be with you at Christmas. And then they kiss, and it's the sweetest. I'm crying. It's
so
the
beautiful.
sweetest thing.
Yeah.
It hurts me. Amy, you need to Google this after.
Seriously.
I like
Google
that
it
a lot.
and cry.
Got a lot
Hi,
of time for that.
Lauren. Poor Lauren is also sick on her couch, so I'm impressed that you're still
Oh,
awake at this
no.
time, Lauren. I love this. When I was younger, we went to the watch night service. That's lovely. We went to like a carol service here for like quite a few years until the minister changed. So we're not religious at all, but it was a very like community based sort of carol service, and the minister changed, and then we done got some fire and brimstone for Christmas, and we were like, pass.
It's not funny, but
I know though. Favorite tradition from my family is readings was the night before Christmas on Christmas Eve, and all the good food.
Yeah.
Christmas is for the good food, right?
Yes.
Me and my mother have been baking Christmas cookies every year these past few years. The only time of year where we do bake, since we're both terrible at baking and decorating the cookies. That's amazing. Oh,
I love that you do it anyway. Like,
yeah,
that's the whole point.
Yeah.
I'll probably be awake, but not willingly. So if no one communicates with me, Sarah, I might send you a message just to be a shit. Sarah's got a very, very young baby that is going to have Sarah
that doesn't like sleeping.
That doesn't like sleep at all, ever. So Christmas, I'm sure, will be no exception. And growing up, my sister and I would stay up like a slumber party all night because we were too excited. We listened to our kids' Christmas music cassette tape and whispered together.
That gives me Little Women vibes. Like, it
just, that's one of my like personal ones. I used to always read Little Women around about Christmas time because, of course, it starts in the Christmas. And then, really, I don't know how I got into this tradition. I really don't, and it's the most depressing tradition either. But like the first book that I used to read every year was of Mice and Men. And now I haven't done that for a few years, but now I look back on that and I'm like, what's wrong with you?
I've just finished
2020, 2021 vibes.
Yeah. I've literally just I have just finished teaching that to my year 9s. It is the most depressing book possibly of all time. Like,
I don't know.
Are you okay?
Evidently not. I haven't done it for several years and I kind of miss it. I don't know. I don't Victoria. No. Maybe I should let the chat decide what my first book of the year should be.
I like that idea. It feels a lot of pressure trying to I like to have finished everything that I'm currently reading or DNS it before the new year. But I just started Empire of Gold by S.A. Chakraborty, which is like 750 pages.
I think there was an Instagram about that recently, which was like the feminine urge to start a 700-page book like, with less than 7 days to go.
Yep.
Well, we've got what's the date today? 20th. So we've got like 10 days of reading.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I get
70 pages a day.
paralysis though, because I either want everything to be finished, and then when I start the year, I'm like, oh my god, but it's so much pressure what the first book of the year is going to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or I'm like carrying something over so that I can keep reading, and it's not as much pressure, but then feel ashamed because I didn't finish it in time.
No shame.
Yes,
No
I do.
shame around books. We're removing
No.
it.
Yes.
Victoria's like, suck that back up, Buttercup. That is not happening. Since the first movie came out, our tradition has involved watching Lord of the Rings at some point over Christmas Eve and Boxing Day. That's so nice. It's one of Kirsty's traditions as well. At this time of year, she rewatches it.
I live for Boxing Day. Best day ever. I almost prefer it to Christmas. I genuinely do. Less family dramas, same food. The
Well,
best.
that's it though, because up until we started, because we've always hosted Christmas Day, always, like for the whole 10 years we've been together, we've hosted Christmas Day. And obviously last year, because of the pepperoni, we had Christmas with ourselves for the first time, and we were suddenly like, what is this new world?
We can have whatever we want.
It's amazing. So we're doing Christmas, just the two of us this year. Well, we'll see what happens in the UK, but we're doing Christmas just the two of us this year again. And then Boxing Day is going to be our new Christmas Day. And then for the third day, we get Boxing Day. So the food just keeps carrying on. And I'm like, we've cracked it. This is it. We've cracked it. We're never going back.
Yeah, because we alternate Christmas Day, because my stepson Charlie's either with his mum on Christmas Day and then us Boxing Day, or vice versa. So this year we've got him Boxing Day, which means that actual Christmas Day will just be Gary and I. So we will get ready for Christmas Day, like Boxing Day, which is the next day, and then basically get drunk in our pajamas. And I'll get a load of party food in from M&S or somewhere in the next couple of days, and we'll just literally just be in our pajamas. As once the prep's done and the house is clean, the table's set, and the potatoes are peeled and all that stuff, we'll literally just sit on the sofa and drink and watch Christmas TV, and that's it.
Watch Christmas TV and drink. I love that.
Which is lovely. Awesome. We do a big family thing the next day, which is nice.
Speaking of Christmas TV, do you guys get the Christmas TV guide and circle what you want to watch?
We don't, but my mum does.
Yeah, we do that. We do that and then never watch everything.
Yeah, then I just don't open it over the rest of the week. But I've circled everything, so
yeah, I was gonna say it's the tradition where you circle stuff that you want to watch, right?
Yeah, and then you don't watch it.
I love this as well. My mum and dad use stockings as a stalling tactic. So my sister and I would let them sleep longer. They put colouring books, pens, and a sweet or something to eat. That's amazing.
That's such a good idea.
I always get weirdly wired on Christmas when I wake up buzzing and shivering and teeth chatting with adrenaline, even when I feel calm.
Yeah, we don't even have any little kids in the house anymore because Charlie don't care. He wants to sleep in. He's 12, but I'm like, oh my god, wake up! It's so exciting.
Christmas is not just Christmas. Everybody's a child at Christmas.
Yes,
everybody. My family has started hosting Christmas dinner at noon instead of in the evening, mainly because the older family members don't like driving when it's pitch black outside. But also so we can have a day to chill our tummies before meeting up. Yes,
love it.
Lunches. That's where it's at. This is an adorable ad. It's so good. It's so nice. Christmas Days for sleeping in. No. we stay up late on Christmas Eve because that's when presents are done in Germany. Oh, in that case, that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah. And that makes sense.
Yeah, we can sleep for as long as you like. That's totally fine. Huh. Eleanor is awake now. I'm so shocked, Sarah. I'm shook. Not doing anything this year though. Having my wisdom teeth out. Oh Mel. I'm so sorry. You need to have a Christmas redo. I had a birthday redo because this year? Because everything went wrong on my birthday. So we were like, nah, scratched it. And several days later, we had a redo birthday, and it was great. So you need a redo Christmas now. That's what you need. Mm-hmm. This quiz has been difficult on many levels. She's currently downstairs with Oliver, who has to be up at 4:30. I used to start the year with a classic, but man, I have not had the spoons lately. Yeah, that is fair enough.
I feel like rereading for your first book of the year is
quite nice. Yeah,
that's a good shout.
Because I think I'm gonna start with Evelyn Hugo, which is a reread, and I'm thinking that's gonna be.
I just
What a
read
good
it.
shout.
I can't believe you've only just read it.
I know.
It was on my intimidated books list because like the hype terrified me.
I'm glad it lived up to it for you because it got so much hype on BookTube when it came out that I was kind of scared. But I need to read Malibu Rising, so that's actually a really good idea, Victoria.
Yeah.
Maybe that and then that.
Yeah. So far, Malibu Rising is definitely holding up to Eleanor Hugo. I've
heard mixed things about
Who's
it.
Eleanor?
I don't know.
Eleanor Oliphant.
That's the one. So, what, Josephine? Please tell me what these things are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know what everyone's favorite part of Christmas dinner or what Christmas dinner looks like for you, because mine's is mealy. I love mealy and I love pigs and blankets. Mealy
You're
is
gonna
like
have to
Scottish
explain
stuffing.
mealy to everybody.
Yeah. It's basically just you can buy them in like a skin, which sounds grim, but it's stuffing essentially, but it's oats, suet, but you can get veggie suet, and then butter, onions, and like pepper and salt, but it's just
Child, get
Very
off the books.
That sounds good because my favorite part of a roast is always the stuffing. So it sounds like I would be down for
It's
that.
kind of similar to normal stuffing, but just without the sage and other stuff
Just
that they put in.
everything in Scotland starts with oats and continues with oats, and then if you run out, you can have more oats.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you, Leanne and Harry? What are your favorite bits?
Well, normally my favorite bit is the brown sugar and mustard gammon that Harry does every year. However, last year, because we were on our own and we didn't have to cater to my mother's very specific needs, we had confit duck legs, and they were the best thing I have tasted in my entire life.
That's making me hungry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yum.
They are epic.
It was a whole experience, like making them, because you had to make them like the day before, and then
it takes 3 days to prepare.
So confit means, doesn't that mean, I know when you confit garlic, it's a lot of oil and you leave it for a long time.
Yeah, slow cooking in duck fat in this case, but in some kind of grease.
I like how I'm nodding, like I have a clue what I'm talking about, like,
and it's so tender, so tasty.
We all know, Leanne, that you just rocked up to the table and it was you. Like,
I occasionally stir the bread sauce when told to. That's it. That's my contribution.
That's one of my favourites as well, bread sauce.
Yeah.
I love prawn cocktail as well. Prawn cocktail is
that's
the best with smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon on Christmas morning is an absolute, like, I need it, otherwise it's not
Christmas.
Like,
it's just rude.
Otherwise,
you would cry if I gave you smoked salmon on Christmas morning. We've got pan of chocolates to make for
I love it.
the just roll ones that you bake.
Yeah.
We've got those ones. Hold on.
That's cool.
Hold on. I just spotted this. I'm behind on comments. I just spotted this. That really is appropriate. That is a good mood to finish 2021 off in.
Rachel, I read that while I was self-isolating in September, which when I was signing into the sprint, it was the last thing that I was reading when we did a sprint last. And I thought, oh, yikes, what was I thinking?
Yes, why did we do that?
Good luck, chum.
Oh my God. Right, hold on. For the past couple of years, I've started my reading off with Gaming Stardust. It's so lovely and comforting. That's so, I definitely, I really like that. And when somebody explained that to me, it's like an ADHD thing as well, where it's like we rewatch and reread our favorite stuff over and over again, not because it's like predictable, but because it's comforting because we know the ending. And I was like, okay, my own brain is now cute, but only for that. My first 2021 book is going to be Honeycomb by Joanne Harrison, and a full trilogy binge read of Fonda Lee's Green Book. All right, Kenda, I get the point. I will read it, okay? I will read it.
Wink, wink.
Lord of the Rings movies were released in December too. I should start doing that. I like that. Right, wait a minute. I hate driving at night now. I'm officially a senior citizen. I just hate it because of everybody's ridiculous blue massive LED lights and I'm blind. Like, please stop. Oh no. I shall be on antibiotics over Christmas, so I'm demanding a redo also. Oh, Lord. This is not fair.
Yeah.
I finished my reading year with The Duchess Deal by Tessa Dare.
Yes. Nice
And might
one.
read an Agatha Christie. Oh, okay. We pals.
Yes.
That sounds like a perfect. Also, you two would love The Duchess Deal.
Yes.
Like, you would absolutely love it.
Tessa Dare's been on my radar, and I'm a procrastinator when I think I might like something.
Oh my God. Everything you ever wanted Jane Eyre ever to say to Rochester, Tessa Dare's characters say.
Oh, that does sound appealing, because Jane Eyre's one of my
Alright,
favorites.
okay. Hold on, we got the explanation for this. Traditional Danish Christmas dessert. We made it sound all fancy and French, even when it has nothing French about it. Sweetened rice pudding with vanilla,
Yum.
cream, and almonds. Oh,
That
Barry,
sounds
like,
amazing.
just barfed in your mouth,
I
didn't you?
love rice apart from in desserts.
Okay.
Really?
Oh my
Okay.
God. I'm veggie and I get something new. Oh, nod and look intelligent. Always a good call. That's what I try to do, but I'm not sure I pull off the intelligence part. Pack-a-leg is a traditional Danish gift exchange game involving roll of the dice, stealing each other's gifts for a timer goes off, and we get to unwrap the gifts we've managed to acquire.
I love it.
That sounds like a mini side game that you'd get in Animal Crossing or something, where it's
Yes!
you have to find all the things. I love that. That's so
Oh
cute.
my God, I love that. Okay, I've just realized like what time it is and how long we have been going for. So I think we're going to call it. But oh my God, guys, I had so much fun.
Like,
Really
Thank
so
you
enjoyed it.
all for like turning up. Amy's round just gets points for being so wholesome. Like Amy won the quiz just by being wholesome. But thank you all for showing up, putting
That
up
was
with my
amazing.
round, and enjoying Victoria.
No, that was entertaining. It was good.
You're the only
round.
person.
You're
You're the only person roasting your round.
Oh my God. Yes, but thank you for showing up. We have absolutely loved having you. We hope that all of your Christmases, your Yules, and all of your other festive times go amazing, and that you all get to see loved ones this year.
If you want to.
Yeah, if you want to. And if you don't want to, that you have a good, reasonable excuse for not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, or just say no.
Yes.
Yes.
So no, thank you,
No,
Ta.
no, thank you.
I love that. Okay, guys, we will speak to you all soon. We'll probably be back and do a live together again in the new year to see you in the new year. And in the meantime, take care.
Bye.
Bye, guys.